guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast. With Triple J. Yeah! Mundo. What? And Shane O'Mac. Acknowledge me. Coming to you live each and every Monday night from Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night Smackdown featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live on stereo and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got two words for you.
Then, now. Forever. Together.
I see that you've made it. It was a long week for you, hasn't it? Some stressful, some heavy loaded with work and life in general. But you made it to Friday. TGIF to one and all that is listening. We are here. It's the eve of another PLE Clash at the Castle. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about Smackdown. We're going to talk about Newsclips. And we're going to talk about more. Whatever happens, because we know how we do it. Who we talking about? Me, your homie, Shane O'Mac, coming to you live from the East New York section of the Three Bells Podcast table. You know I'm not here alone. I am here with the homies. Mr. CEO, a.k.a. Mr. A.K.A. It's Mundo Des. What's going on, man?
What's good, everybody? What up? Yeah. What's going on? It's your boy Mundo, a.k.a. Mr. A.K.A. himself, and I'm here, as always, with my guys, Shane O'Mac and Triple J. Triple J, what's going on, my brother? How you feeling?
Yeah, it's your boy Triple J, now live on stereo. Salute to the both of y'all. We had a decent episode tonight. Love to talk about it. Fellas, one love. And you always know, let's get it.
That's what's up. Because Mundo's here. Triple J is here. All of you out there is here. So with that being said, let's get started. Let's get it going, for this is the Three Bells Podcast, fellas. So, as we know, with this and every other PLE Eve episodes of Smackdown, we get a whole lot of talking. I guess this is their definition of verbal Smackdowns. But basically, the talking is to basically remind us as to what's to come for the PLE taking place tomorrow. Actual time is 2 p.m. here and 11 a.m. if you're in the West Coast, like LA and Cali as such. And just to give you a heads up, because the fellas here at the Three Bells Podcast, you know, we have lives, we got things to do, but the best time for all of us to get together as one is at 10:15. So we are going to have our Clash at the Castle watch party tomorrow night at 10:15, where we all going to watch the PLE together and then comment as it's going on. So we hope that you all join us. We've done this for the past couple of PLEs, and it has been absolutely magical. We love it. So we're just going to keep that format. Okay. Hope we see everyone there tomorrow. All right. But first things first, we are going to talk about Smackdown. Smackdown, of course, is talking a lot about Clash at the Castle. We are at Glasgow, Scotland. I'm not sure I think that we are in a different arena from where they're actually going to have the PLE tomorrow night. But it looked like a packed house. It was a nice size. It was a nice size arena with a lot of loud people out there. And we first, just like we have been doing the past couple of episodes of WWE, we say hi to the people that are the subjects of the night. We say hi to Cody. We say hi to AJ. We say hi to OC with AJ. And of course, we say hi to Kevin Owens. We say hi to Kevin Owens as he is fighting to get inside because he was by a lock gate, and somebody came over and opened it, and he was doing this rushing because he has some behind the kick and he can't wait to kick it, fellas. So we have our first match, which is our women's champion, Bailey Baby, and her best friend, Miss Soul Glow at Glasgow, Naomi, coming out with her special effects glowy outfit and the if you have problems with your eyesight, you might want to turn your head with this blue tint light that was going on. And yeah, we was going up against Chelsea Green. Fellas, quick question. Did you notice Chelsea Green's theme song? The way that it started? I said, that's pretty cool how they had Samantha's voice to open her theme song. Because Samantha, out of all the ring announcers, she is the one that has a specific way of pronouncing Chelsea Green's name. And I thought that was pretty cool. And it also added to the fact that Samantha was actually there tonight and she said her name again, because only Samantha can. So let's talk about this match tonight. Bailey's best friend, Naomi, versus Piper's best friend, Chelsea Green. Des, I'm going to start with you and then Jay to follow on your thoughts and comments about this match.
Well, first off, I don't know about you guys, but with this current team of people who are creating the theme songs for the wrestlers, I'm over it. I'm sorry, Shane. I'm over it. This is like what the 10th song now that we've heard in the last few weeks that starts with somebody's voice in the beginning and then we get the track. Like, all right. Like, I don't think everybody should have the same basic, like, way of their, like, I don't even know if I'm describing it correctly, but like you just said, it said Chelsea Green, right? For her. Then you have Damian Priest saying "All Rise," and then the music play, and then AJ Styles says "You don't want none," or whatever the hell he says at the beginning of his, and like I think that's kind of lame when you do it for everybody. One person's fine, but when it's everybody, it's like, okay, this is not creative. This is just repetitive. So that was something that I picked up on. And again, something that I was going to, talking to you guys about a few weeks ago when people were complaining about this current team and their style of music making. So, yeah. Now, the match was, eh, it was, eh. I mean, it didn't give anything for me. I mean, the type of way that they were quote unquote wrestling was just like non entertaining at all. And I just was lost in it and didn't really care for it. I mean, the damn crowd was chanting for Bailey while the match was going on. I mean, Bailey was the best thing about the match. She looked good in that Catwoman black outfit that she had on. And the ending of the match was sloppy as fuck with that back, I don't know, that pinning combination that ended in like a bridge type situation. It just looked so bad. And Naomi got the win, but I'm just like, ugh, this showing, honestly, that set the mood for the show. That type of match, like it set a bad tone for the show compared to like what we got with like NXT and Raw earlier this week. Jay.
Well, to go off of what Shane mentioned in the beginning when he was bringing up, like the intro um for what's her name again? Oh my God, Chelsea. It was unique. It was something different to have Samantha's voice over, and to see Naomi being a glowing unicorn was weird. And you know, your typical overseas crowd always gives Bailey love. Doesn't matter if she's fighting or not, you see it out there. And I love it because you could just tell that she's definitely like she's a workhorse. She's loved by many since her NXT days and gotta keep on with it. We can imagine how tomorrow night's gonna be. The crowd's gonna probably be super lit for both her and Piper during this match because one is home and the other one has a crowd. Um, to go with this match, yeah, what I seen, I ain't gonna lie to you, I seen similar kicks from Chelsea Green, two drop kicks, one to the leg, one to the chest, and Naomi did multiple kicks, like jump kicks. It felt too repetitive and too slow within this match. It wasn't like NXT on Tuesday. It wasn't like the PLE that NXT had Sunday, or even the opening match to Raw on Monday, because it seemed like they went with that theme again of having women to start it off for the night. And I can honestly say this was probably the worst opening out the three shows all week. And even when Naomi was just running back and forth at like slow motion, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You're trying to get the crowd to amp you up, and the crowd's like, uh, oh, oh, oh. Like, come on, just do your move, do your split. It just felt awkward with this match. And, uh, kudos to the winner of this match. But we can honestly see where the main focus and attention was towards this fight, and it was more Piper and Bailey because they beefed outside. So let's just hurry up tomorrow. Let's see this PLE. I'm anticipating this championship to be at least, a great one. If it's anything like we got in this opener, I'm gonna be highly upset. But other than that, good win for Naomi.
Shane,
Des,
can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Much better?
Very much better.
All right. So can you introduce me again so I could just do the opening of the show for myself again? Because apparently y'all didn't hear it. So I'm going to do it again.
Well, we heard it, but it wasn't crisp. But if you want to do a crispy intro,
Yeah.
then we can do that. Sure.
Thank
I
you.
have to find the. Oh, okay. Here we go. So, I'm never here alone. I'm here with the homies. We got the CEO, aka Mr. AKAAA. It's Mr. Mundo himself. It's Daz. What's going on, Daz?
Yeah, yeah, yeah! What's up, everybody? You know what time it is.
What's
Yeah.
good, everybody? It's your boy Mundo, aka Mr. AKA himself, and I am here. Friday night is here. What's good, fellas? What's going on? Shane O'Mac, Triple J. What's up, everybody? How's that? What's good? Better? Okay, I think so too.
Yep, that was much better. Much better. Thank you,
Thank you.
Des.
Thank you, Shane.
And it looked like Jay was about to do a boom. Jay, what was that you just said?
No, I was
Or
like,
you didn't know that
I,
you're
no, I was about to start singing CEO, but as soon as I heard him talk, I was like, oh shit. I said, oh shit, like real low.
that's what
My bad.
okay. Yeah. Mhm. You knew what he was saying. You just wanted to you have your little boom moment.
What the fuck? What the
What
fuck is
was
that?
that?
What the fuck is that?
New button, new button, new button.
I
Oh
what
man,
is that?
the stuff you find on Twitter. This this lady who's saying she's embarrassed. She's embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. She's getting cussed out for being for being promiscuous uh, and getting caught.
Ugh.
She got
Because she
caught,
got
and then
caught.
she got caught, and then her
Mm.
business was being aired out on Instagram Live. So
Mhm.
Oh.
when she got shown, that's when she said,
Oh shit.
Uh-huh. Shout out to getting caught. That's when the best performances come out.
Oh
Hmm.
shit.
Trust her, she hadn't got caught, she would have kept on fucking. Best believe
bro,
that.
bro, yo, she got caught because she was on vacation with her wife, and while on
Mm.
vacation, she got caught chatting it up with other dudes, and like, yo, it's so wild, so wild. Oh, man.
Wow, that sounds like a pop-up show discussion right there.
Bruh.
Yeah. Mhm. Wow, so thank you, Des, for giving us this fun opener, because it seems to me that our opener is better than SmackDown's opener.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Much
I
Yeah.
agreed.
definitely agree.
Yeah. Because, for me, when I saw this match, I said, it seems to be that Naomi was kind of holding back to try to give Chelsea a level up. And I said, why does she have to do that? Because I was thinking about that clip that you shared with us, Des, where she was fighting this dude and Chelsea was going in. I mean, she was really, really going in, and we haven't seen that side of her yet here at WWE. I guess we probably won't, because it doesn't fit her character, they feel. I don't know. But this match was just very weird and very off. That whole thing, Jay, with Naomi running back and forth and Chelsea just laying there like did she miss her cue? Is she doing an extra run to show off? It just seemed it just seemed off. Like, why are you running back and forth all those many times? You're not Braun Breaker. He's the only
You
one that
heard
can
it.
do that and make it
Yeah.
believable.
Yo, you heard Wade Barrett, and he was like, she's still going the same speed. Like, I'm like, yo, how fast can you go? Like, come on. That's just the funny shit with the crowd. The crowd's just like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
They was ready for this shit. Like, like, that's what I was saying. Like, hurry the fuck up.
It was like,
You
hurry
know,
up. It's like, ep.
Chelsea even at one moment picked her neck up. Like,
Yeah,
are you
like,
gonna
bitch, what
jump?
you
Are you
doing?
gonna
Hurry
jump
up.
now?
Okay. Like, what the fuck you doing? You working out? You exercising? Like, do the pin or something, goddamn, before I get the fuck up and smack you.
That would have been some
Oh,
shit.
that would have been funny. I would have loved that. That definitely would have made like a huge turning point the whole damn match. But I will say, there's Miss Baby in that little Catwoman outfit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She was definitely looking Yeah, like a real champion right there. I say good luck to her and good luck to Piper. Hopefully, this will be her best match, but we will talk about that tomorrow, right? Right. So we are looking back at Apollo Crews with his interview, and then he got jumped before he get to answer the question by Legato. And then we are still backstage. We're backstage live with well, we can't call him newcomer, or we say welcome back, Baron Corbin, as he's talking with our general manager, Nick Aldis. They're in the back, and let's ease in and hear what they're talking about.
Say thank you. I appreciate the opportunity you're giving me here. I went back to NXT, had a lot of issues that I worked out. So a fresh start here on SmackDown, it's exactly what I need.
You're welcome. I'm here for it. Next time.
Nick, what is this? Charity?
Or you think this is a charity thing?
Let me handle this. We'll pick this up another time.
That's Legato.
All right, first off, you're lucky that any of you are even allowed in the building after the stunt you pulled with Apollo last week. But seeing as you're here, I've got some good news for you. You were fined for that. I mean, it's up to you which one of you pays it, because if I remember, your stooges did your dirty work for you. But let me just say this. Next time, a fine will be the least of your worries.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Don't be so sensitive, Nick. A fine seems a little steep, but I'll handle it. Now, as far as Apollo, he must be okay. I mean, he's a tough guy. And I heard he's fine because he's good to go, right?
He is good to go. In fact, he's cleared to compete.
We'll see how long that lasts. Because I'm feeling generous. And I'm going to do you a favor. You know, for messing up your show. You tell Apollo tonight he's facing me.
Okay. Well, all right. First off, shout out to Mr. Esteban. His English is getting a little better there. I'm starting to understand him more and more. So good for him. Yeah, we will see these guys later. All of them later. We have a video package, fellas, of Bianca Belair and Jay Cargill. Because we all know that their championship titles is on the line tomorrow night. So, of course, they're showing these packages throughout the night of the competitors. Them two are one of them, to just, to just fluff up. To see where they came from, to see how they got their titles, and what to expect from them tomorrow. So, yeah, there you go, a video package. Here's something interesting that happened at exactly 8:23 p.m. We got our glitch, everyone, aka a QR code from Uncle Howdy. Jay or Dez, do we know anything about this code that was shown to us? Would any of you guys like to share it?
Well, the first glitch was the continuation of the countdown clock that we got on Monday on Raw. So now it was at 2 days and 23 hours, and the time was clicking down. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up and see if it's still counting down. It is still counting down. It is now currently at 10:39. It is at 2 days, 21 hours, 19 minutes, and 55 seconds. And it says you refuse salvation. The reckoning in red is inevitable.
So are you saying that they're telling us that something big is fitting to happen?
On Monday. Yep. Because it's still counting down as I speak to you now. For 30 seconds.
Monday as in Monday Night Raw.
Correct.
This is very interesting. I'm very intrigued that we're finally going to see something that hopefully will answer most of our questions, Des. Maybe, hopefully.
Wow.
I mean, I hope it's not a different type of promo. You know what I'm saying? Like a huge tease of like shadows in an arena or something like that, or a door opening and we see a hand coming out, and we have to speculate as to who hand it is. You know what I mean? Like, don't have it something like that. Like that'll be like, we waited all this time and got a clock, a Nathan's hot dog time clock, just for that. I would be very pissed. I would be highly pissed. All I'm saying is make it worth it. Make it tell us something. I want to wow. I want to be dazzled. That's all I'm saying, Des and Jay. I think it's fair enough that at this point, with everything that they have put us through, I think it's time we should have a change and something that would put a big smile on our faces and answer a lot of questions. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But we shall see, because like Des says, this was the first of two that we got tonight. We'll talk about that second one later on. I'm guessing that Jay might know something about that. But we have a message. Let's play this message quick fast before we continue. It's from Lawan. Hello, Lawan.
What up, fellas? Shane on Mac, Mundo, Triple J, what's good, what's good, what's good? Friday Night Smackdown. Well, fellas, being the fact that we got this Uncle Howdy glitch and it's counting down, who do you think they're going to attack on Raw? Do you think they're going to attack different people on Raw? Certain individuals? Who do you think they're going to attack on Raw?
I told y'all who I think.
I forgot who you said. I'm an old man. I forgot.
Braun Strowman.
Attack as in attacking him to join the family, or attack him because he's not the family?
Well, I mean, from what I've counted, it's only 5 people and it's a 6-man group. So, why not? He's a little too happy-go-lucky right now. He's a little too free, per se.
Do we like this Braun? I like the mean Braun. I don't like this happy-go-lucky red pants. I don't like the red pants. I want the big evil black pants guy. It just throws me off. Like it takes away from his. I mean, it's just me. Like I just like the all black better, because it just screams louder. You know what I mean? Like the red just throws me off. It just looks weird.
Like when he would say, like when he would be like, "I'm not finished with you, Roman." He chased Roman like 10 times all around the arena, threw him off the ambulance, off the ladder. I mean the stretcher. Threw him off the stretcher onto the floor. He was mean as hell. I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
Loved it. And I want him to do that in black pants. The red pants would it'd be funny. Like he's doing all of that, and you wearing red leotard pants. No, put the.
She said, "I want him to do it in the black pants."
Yeah, the black pants, the military black pants. That's how you do it. You know, up, down, down, left, right, A B, right. Black pants.
So do y'all agree with me as far as Braun being their target, or do you see somebody else?
I could see that as a beginning. I could see that's their first victim, absolutely. But we'll see. But like I said, I want to see something. Give us
black
something.
Pants.
That's all.
Black pants.
Yes. Black pants.
You have another message from Lawan.
Lawan says,
"What about Jey Uso? I mean, he did steal the Fireflies from Bray Wyatt. What if Uncle Howdy doesn't take kind of that, and maybe we get our version of the Bloodline on Raw now, being the fact that Fatu is supposed to be joining the other Bloodline team, supposedly."
However, though, Lawan, JoJo, Bray Wyatt's
Wife.
wife, she actually likes that. She loves that
Yeah.
because
She gave him,
it's like
yeah.
Go ahead,
She
Des.
blessed him. She blessed him. She said that she was fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. But
Yeah.
I mean, Jay's been in catering a lot lately, so is he even going to be on the show Monday? For the last two out of the last 3 weeks, we haven't seen Jay on the show at all. So
Well, I just saw a picture of him chilling with his brother and Naomi. They're looking at it was at a stadium or something like that, looking like there was cars in trouble. It was one of those type of pictures where it's like, trouble,
he was
causing
with
trouble.
Jimmy.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like a recent picture, but it was recently posted. So like it looks like it's recently posted. And then there's like a couple of pictures of Jimmy and Naomi taking next episode of Dynasty type photos, which is like really cool. But it seems to me that he's chilling, taking some time off and chilling, and then probably going to come back in time for, the Money in the Bank. Because remember, he spoke about participating in that. So
Which starts this week.
Yeah.
But you think
As a
about
matter
it,
of fact, Monday.
Jay actually is probably the only one from that entire bloodline story that has not taken a break. And I mean, I'm talking about from 2020 all the way up till recently.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it would make sense. It makes sense.
It's well deserved. Like, I'm not mad at him. He'll be back in due time, and it'll make sense. It'll all make sense. So we'll see. Speaking of C, and speaking of friends, it's time, fellas, for the Grayson Waller effect. For interesting enough, their special guests are the two guys that they saw and fought just last week. Ladies and gentlemen, the Grayson Waller effect with special guest DIY.
That's how you guys act coming on my show, huh? No wonder I had a small chair, because you two act like children. That costs more than your whole paycheck, lad. That's a very expensive chair.
Say, man, I see what you're doing. One chair for the two of us, but I'll tell you this. I don't play those games. Nah. Well, you are right about one thing. This is your show.
This is my show, the Grayson Waller
It says it right there, the Grayson Waller effect. So what's that make him? Your secretary?
You know what? No, hey, I got this. First of all, this show existed before our tag team. Do you know how expensive it would be to change the graphics, all the branding I put into this? That's ridiculous. It's impossible. But at the end of the day, we are a tag team. We are best mates. We are the tag team champions. I would take a bullet for this man.
Wait. You said you'd take a bullet for him?
I would. Just like he did last week, he sacrificed himself for me. I would do the same.
So he willingly sacrificed himself last week for you.
Yep, he did.
That's what happened?
Right. That's what happened.
I think we have some footage we can look at.
No, we don't have time for footage.
Yeah.
No, we don't actually have time.
I think everyone here wants to see some footage.
No,
Hey,
footage.
footage.
We don't have time for footage.
Hey, roll that footage. Roll the footage.
Hold on.
Let's take a look at it. Oh, there I am. Oh, Johnny Wrestling. What a move! That was awesome.
That's a sick move.
What happens here? I go for a dive and wait a minute.
It looked like he
What? I think
kind of posted him away.
Austin Theory in the way.
Hey, who put that footage up?
The guy who beat John Cena at WrestleMania, you used as a human shield. What a great friend.
First of all, that was AI. That's not real footage, okay? And I'm not taking friendship advice from Tommaso Ciampa of all people. You know what you guys didn't show in that clip? Me beating you. Because that's what we do, right? We're champions for a reason. We do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
I love your fake confidence. You know what I love even more? It's not every Friday night that we're in front of this Scotland crowd of crazy bastards. And I don't know, I might be wrong, but I don't think they came here to watch your stupid talk show.
What they come here for, Tommaso?
I think they came here to see a fight. I think they came here to see a fight for those tag team titles. And I think they came here to see a fight for those tag team titles.
When?
Tonight.
Tonight. What do you say? Come on. You want to do it tonight?
Oh, no, I got this.
Daddy said you can't
Hey,
talk.
hey, hey. You think we're going to defend our championships in a place like Glasgow? Hey, even you flops know this is a hole. And I see what you're trying to do. You're just like everyone else. You want our tag team championships. You're trying to drive a wedge between us. It's not going to work.
You're right about one thing. DIY are coming for the WWE Tag Team Championships. But I think everyone here is sick of hearing from you. I want to talk to you.
I don't think there's a lot of talk.
I've known you for a very long time, and we go way, way back. And I've always believed in Austin Theory. And I'm proud of what you've done on your own. That's why it kills me to see you like this, to see you now. Because, man, someone's got to tell you, he's using you. You don't need him.
Oh, I've heard enough, and it is kicking off on the Grayson Waller effect.
Grayson snuffed
tonight in
him.
Glasgow.
And then they start fighting and get into this whole melee. And yeah, I'm anticipating that we're going to see a tag team title match with Grayson and Theory versus DIY, Jay and Dez. Your thoughts on this promo as well as a possible tag team match? Would you like to see that?
I don't mind it. I don't mind it, but at the same time, during this promo, you know, now that you played it back a second time, I'm like,
I'm sorry, Jay. I'm so sorry, Jay.
What was that?
God, Jesus Christ.
It said move, bitch.
Why did you push Jay out the way like that?
Because I have breaking news.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
And it pertains to Jay. Apparently, can you hear me?
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay. So apparently, Tatum Paxley challenged Jordan Grace at TNA against all odds tonight for the championship. She showed up on TNA and challenged for their championship tonight. Can you believe that?
That's interesting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Based off of what we saw at Battleground when she grabbed that title, we kind of had the idea she was looking elsewhere after that. So that's cool. Definitely cool. They gave us a little subliminal real early.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm not surprised that happened, but I'm it's cool that it happened.
Yeah,
it's
like
cool that it happened.
Like I was telling you, you guys the other day, is kind of forcing us to, you know, little by little, watch TNA. We'll find a way to watch it based off of who's going over there and who's coming to us. Shit's getting real interesting. But
oh yeah,
right. I wouldn't even know where to watch TNA at. I'm sorry.
I don't know either.
I would deadass go on that site that I told you guys about, that I put Des onto at first.
Oh,
that's probably the only site we could go on.
Okay.
So,
but they don't come on. They don't come on cable.
They do, but I would think Boom knows more about that. He's up on that more. Or
I think
maybe
it's
even maybe on Vice. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard that word Vice and AXS.
Ah.
Yeah.
Let me
I have
see.
no idea what channel that is on this.
Yeah.
AXS. Is that what I said? AXS.
Yeah.
I didn't say ASS, right? I said AX.
Oh, look at this. They might. Impact Insiders is also available. No. So yeah, it's definitely on AXS. They've
What
been there
happened?
since
Take me to AX.
2004, and they also have their own app as well, the TNA Plus app.
Ah. Is that a
Yeah,
free
and they
app
kind
or is like is that like a subscription type of thingy? I'm
I'm
assuming with the plus.
I'm assuming it's payable
Remember,
because I'm just
that's the same people who work for WWE TKO put that together for them. That started the whole partnership.
Oh.
That's why they call their stuff premium live events now too.
Wow, a whole lot of connections going on there.
Mm-hmm.
Nice magic happening all around, Jay.
Do you think Peacock tries to get in and buy TNA and buy that app just because of the fact that they know that maybe they're gonna lose since they're gonna lose WWE eventually? You think they invest that time into TNA just because they know of the cross branding,
But
just to save them?
they cannot lose WWE. Where would they show their stuff at? Remember,
Netflix.
there's no
Everything's gonna eventually go
WWE
to
network
Netflix.
anymore here in America.
I know. Eventually, everything goes to Netflix.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's gonna happen when does Peacock even try to at least maybe help? That will help Impact a lot. I wouldn't
But
lie to
damn,
you.
yeah, but shit. I mean,
We could get
that'll be
TNA.
kind
We
of
could get
awkward.
TNA PLEs.
That'll be awkward though because you still have SmackDown on USA.
Yes, but see, this is
Hmm.
Thursday. This is Thursdays. We don't got wrestling Thursdays on TV.
No,
So
I'm talking about with Peacock. That's NBC. They own
right.
USA. So I'm like, that'll be weird as fuck. Like, like, damn, you gonna just take everything from us and you gonna leave us with just SmackDown?
Right.
Damn.
But being that this wall is being torn down, it could be a possibility though, right? I mean, with the fact alone that the wall is down, it seems that anything could be possible, including this. So
Mm-hmm.
that there would be a bigger reach for, for more people to tune in. Because look how many people us at the Three Bells podcast table, we are not tuned in. We don't get it on our cable. But if Peacock were to pick it up, absolutely. Look at those PLEs that we can cover. So
Worlds
yeah,
collide.
it's something to definitely think about. It's it's more stuff for us as wrestling fans to enjoy. Yeah, that's how I look at it. And if they do it right, everybody will win. Everybody. From the top all the way down to the bottom, all the way down to catering, all the way down to the stage hands, the production crew. Everybody will be working and eating and making bags. And then we get good TV. There you go. Good TV. Hopefully better than today's episode of Smackdown, which is why we are just like veering so far away from all of these topics because it's like everything else we're talking about just seems more interesting than what we should be talking about, which is SmackDown. But that's okay because that's what we do here at Three Bells. Yes, we talk wrestling. Sometimes it's on topic and sometimes it's off topic, but it was for a purpose. Right, Jay?
Yes, sir. Always. Always.
Always. Mm-hmm. Just like how we are going, or we doing a look back at the Bloodline Part 2 versus Kevin Owens and Bobby and Friends, the Street Profits. And we managed to catch them backstage. Oh, Kevin Owens is sitting all by himself with his Latino Heat shirt showing love. And let's see what the Street Profits featuring B-Fab has to say to him.
Yo, man, real quick, just want to let you know we got your back, dog.
always had our back. Remember the first time we won the Raw Tag Team Championships at Barclays?
I do.
He was
there.
Exactly.
It was a great night.
We share a lot of common. We on SmackDown together. We all invited to the same cookouts. We're related, but one thing we all have in common: we can't stand the bloodline.
Oh yeah, that's true. The worst.
Yeah, and we want to let you know we got your back tonight again that match against Solo. Okay, don't worry about it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We got your back. What? We got your back. We got your back. We got your back. We got your back.
See, there's that cookout reference again. And he smiled and nodded because he knows what that means when you are invited to the cookout.
Mm-hmm. Just don't put no raisins in the potato salad, man. Come on.
Please don't. Please do not put no goddamn. That is the worst. You try to be fancy. No, don't be fancy with it. Just and we'll add the salt and pepper and everything else. Just please no raisins. Yeah, you're right. But Dez and Jay, B-Fab spoke. Don't worry about it. We got your back. Whatever you do, we got your back. What was that? She was strong with hers. We got your back. Don't worry about it. We got you. Because my name is B-Fab.
She got that cigarette voice. That's your old auntie who's been smoking cigarettes forever. Hey now, how you doing? Okay. Hey baby.
A pack of Salem Slims.
Yeah. Can you go to the store and get my smokes for me, baby?
Yeah.
And you can go ahead and you can keep the change. You know.
Give me a can of Coke 45. And I need a bottle of pink champagne.
And don't forget to play my numbers for me too while you're out there. All that from the cigarette voice.
Oh man!
Shout out to the cigarettes out there. Shout out
to the Slims and the pink champagne and the green champagnes. Yeah.
Come on now. I think all of us up here have made a cigarette run for Auntie before now. Come on now. Chill.
Of course. You outside playing and you know they asking for a favor when she says, Dez, come here, baby. Like, they say baby, that means they want you to do something.
Pull that titty money out.
I'm telling you, nothing is bigger than a black woman's
cabinet
bag. Yes, wink, wink.
Oh man!
Before we continue,
I knew you was gonna say something about her talk. I knew you was gonna mention about her actually speaking for once. Everything with her, I'm like, yep, Shane's gonna say something on this.
Because it's the first time. It's like they finally given her, a platform, and that's what we get. Yeah, it's like she don't sound like Dionne Warwick. Like, yeah, we got your bag. Don't worry about it. We got your bag tonight. I'm just gonna go back here and smoke my pack of cigarettes.
Yeah,
drink my pink champagne. Like,
oh man, now I can see her having that damn locker room smelling like cigarettes.
Oh God.
Oh man.
That is so. Ooh wee. You ever been to a woman that's like a smoker? Oof. They are dry. You gotta spit. You gotta pour some water. Just dry. Oof. I wanna. Yeah, let's drink some water while we listen to these messages, fellas.
Let's see if you gentlemen agree with me. I believe out of all wrestlers, the wrestler they should bring back is the Hurricane.
He sounds drunk.
Stand back.
Hurricane.
He is back.
Let me know if you agree with me.
The Hurricane.
The wrestler that they should bring back is the
Stop
Hurricane.
it. Stop it. Don't do that. Stop it.
He sound like he drunk as fuck. What you talking about?
Be nice, sir.
Stop it. Be nice. Yes, you should be. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Be nice, kind sir.
Be nice, man. That could be him. You know, this is the wrestling, the WWE universe, where we've had all kinds of people that left messages and asked an interesting question. What is of Mr. Hurricane? Isn't he like a what is he doing these days? He's a producer,
He's
right?
a producer. Yeah. When everybody fights and they have them little melees out in the wherever
He'll
in
be
the
right
front or
there.
the back, he's right there with Davari.
Okay.
In the suit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there you go. He has his Clark Kent suit on, but he has that other costume just in case he needs it. He could always go to a payphone or pay booth. Oh, I'm telling my age. There's no pay
I was about to
booths.
say, what the hell's a payphone?
Yeah.
It's a
What's a booth? Those things don't exist anymore, bro. Payphones don't even
my
exist
goodness.
anymore.
They sure don't. Okay, kids.
You want to see? There's one. There is one across the street from me.
Does
we
it
gotta
work?
go all the way. Of course.
It doesn't.
Well, it's a bad
It
form.
doesn't. No, it doesn't work. The
It's
telephones.
they just forgot to take it out.
Yeah, they literally forgot that one. It's like the only one in the city.
Can y'all imagine that we all actually used to use the same goddamn phone to make a phone call?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how dirty is that?
Please deposit
Yeah.
5 cents for the next 3 minutes.
I used to rub that shit on my clothes before I put it. I actually never even let it touch my ear. You know, you just get it close enough where you can hear the person. Because I'm like, yo, can you really? We really used. You really had to stand outside and make a phone call.
To make a phone call. Yeah.
That is
And the cool
crazy when
thing,
you really think about it now.
we memorize all of those numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm lucky to even remember my own goddamn number.
Facts. And most people actually have their numbers for like so many years, but you still don't know it.
Right. You just look on your phone, you look at their name, and that's how you know.
You just click on the name and there you go. Like, that's
there
a
you
shame.
go.
But damn,
Ain't that
you really used to have to make sure how you had quarters on you to make a phone call.
Yeah.
I'm on my way. Don't go nowhere because you know I won't be able to speak to you until I get there. I'm getting on the train right now. I'm right there. Wow.
Yep, whole quarter. And then there was a time where it used to be 10 cents, and the train used to cost 80 cents.
Really?
And when I used to my mom's finally let me go to Coney Island by myself on the train. So I would call her before I got on the train. Then I used the 80 cents to get on the train. And then with that 10 cents left over from the dollar, I would call her to let her know that I arrived at Coney Island. That was a whole dollar. A whole dollar going to Coney Island with 2 phone calls. Yeah. This had to be at 19. Oof. I'm telling my age here again. I would say between 1979 and 82.
What's that? I wasn't born.
Damn, I was in diapers.
Yeah, I'm an old buzzard. Get off my lawn. Yeah.
No, but so I remember you didn't even have to remember the area code. You just dial the number and it worked.
Yep.
I think that was like yep. I think that was like the biggest adjustment all of us had to make when they were like, so starting tomorrow, you're gonna have to put the area code first, and then because I'm like, wait, so you only did the area code when you were dialing out of state.
Right.
But like, so now to just call somebody here, we got to dial the area code. Like, what the hell is that about?
I guess I figured because more people was getting phones, so I guess it was a way to differentiate or something like that.
Right. And if you didn't have a
Yeah.
quarter, you just press for the collect call. Mm.
Who gonna
Mm-hmm.
pick up that? Who gonna pick up that collect call? You have a collect call from. I'm on my way home right now.
Right now. Then you hang up. You say nope, thank you.
Yo,
You
y'all
had
remember that
that 10,
commercial?
15 seconds.
The
Yeah.
commercial used to be like, we had a baby, it's a boy. He was like, who was that? It's Greg. They had a baby. It's a boy. Oh man, good times, good times.
Good times. That, ladies and gentlemen, was a Three Bells time machine moment. There you go. To the next time where we jump in the time machine and see what we will reminisce. Yeah. Just like we're going to reminisce this message from LeBron. LeBron says,
True, I do not want WWE crossing to another brand already, man. We had the WWE network, that didn't work. Then they went to Peacock. Now you telling me they about to all go to Netflix? This is just too much.
yeah, it could be a handful, but
it's only here in America where the WWE network doesn't exist because it's on Peacock. Outside of America, the WWE network is still a thing.
and that's unfortunate because I really, really like that WWE network. The way it was laid out, it just had a neat laid out, and I just wanted to just stay on. It was just so alluring to me compared to what they're doing on Peacock. I mean, the Peacock one is okay, but just the layout and the functions, like how you can pause and rewind, even on a live PPV back then they called it. You can actually pause a live event and go back, and then fast forward to the current time. That was freaking dope, man. Dope. Oof.
You know what I thought was cool about that with the network? The fact that when they would go on commercial, you would get the notification from the WWE network and you could watch what's going on during commercial on the app. I used to love that shit so much. Like we really ain't miss a thing back then.
Right, right. That'd be so nice if we can get that back. Maybe TKO is listening. Bring the WWE network back to the States. That's me speaking it out into the universe. Hopefully they hear. Just like I want to hear from Jay and Dez on match number 2. We are still talking SmackDown, fellas. It's Escobar from Legado del Fantasma versus Apollo Crews. You know, that guy that they jumped last week. And lo and behold, Jay, at 8:37 p.m., we get our second glitch. What was that glitch? Do you know? Do you
Bro,
know what the glitch is?
that glitch was too much. It was like 1,000 different things. Like when Des showed it to us in the chat, I only originally looked at one thing, and as of a few minutes ago, there's like 1,000 different things. I'm like, where am I supposed to go with this? Because what I did was like during SmackDown, I saw a 3-minute video, and it's just looking like an old VHS recording talk, just wording everything, and I'm like, okay, okay, where is this getting to? And then towards the end of it, in the video, you kind of see a person, and they're dropping the drape over their head as if they're taking the shit off. So, you know, that's what I saw, and everything else that Des is showing, I'm like, nah, I ain't clicking on 20 different things to see this. I'll wait till Monday. It's too much. I ain't gonna lie. But what happened, Shane?
No, I'm letting you finish. Go ahead.
No. I was done with that part. But I'm gonna talk about the match unless you want to say something before I talk about the match.
Yeah, I thought you was wrapping up. That's why I pressed unmute. That way, once you're done talking, I was gonna continue, but I didn't say anything. That's why I was like preparing myself. And then I was gonna say, Des, was there something you want to add? Like, did you press any of the other buttons that he's talking about? And
Yeah,
then
I
Des would
did.
say,
Yeah, I did. Real quick, on the main page for the second glitch at the top, it's called recapitulation, and then it says under that it says I am all of us, and it has different. It has that logo that we've seen, and then under it is like one says invitation, the other one says it's just a whole bunch of nonsense. Honestly, and just random ass numbers and letters put together. But they go around in a circle, and within the middle of the circle, it's that black crow. But what I noticed is whenever you click on one of these,
"Hello,
well,
Des,
What the hell?
Des,
yeah, that happened.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
dude, no, Des, you was off for like 10 seconds.
I know
What the hell?
because of him.
Oh, is that what it is? You're talking about him, so he disconnects you from stereo? Oh boy.
No, I'm just saying because I clicked on the video and then it just
Oh,
cut
you
everything off. It cut
it
everything
cut you.
off.
Wow.
Yeah.
We find out that thing's controlling your phone. That's
Right. And then at the bottom of this circle is there's one side that says remember, and then another side that says elucidate, and then underneath that is one of those sad faces. You know, like
Yeah.
Jay said in the chat, it reminded him of Joe Gacy's happy face that he did a few months ago when he was with Dijak. And when you click on that, that's the video that Jay was talking about, that 3-minute video. But the two other ones, Remember and Elucidate, when you click on those, they lead you to WWE's Twitch page. I didn't get a chance to see what those videos were, so I don't know. But it's just a lot of stuff on here. A lot.
mm, mm. Hopefully we'll see. Hey, our good guy, our how you call it, Bo Dallas Message Decipher is here, Lawan. Maybe he has something to say.
Yeah, Des, you had the Bo Dallas glitch just now, bro.
Oh, elaborating on the joke we just told. I'm assuming that he's clicking on another link because he is disconnected. JFUC.
I did it again.
Des, did you just do it again? Yeah,
I
you
did
was
it again.
just
I'm so sorry.
disconnected.
I'm so sorry. I did it again because
And I
it
literally
was so
just told
creepy.
Jay. I just told Jay. I said you probably clicked on another one because you disconnected.
Curiosity. I'm sorry, but I got some
Mhm.
insight. I got some insight for you. So the video
Hit
that
it.
I clicked, the video I clicked on was 404, and it was one of those TV promotions for the next episode of SmackDown. It was for SmackDown before Backlash. That's when Cody and what do you call it, AJ fought the first time, right? And yeah, as the commercial's going on, it starts to glitch while the guy's talking about and then and it keeps going again and glitches again, and then it just completely switches into a video of a woman dressed in a what looks like a wedding gown, and she's just standing in that house, that creepy ass house that we saw. She's standing there, and then you just hear her start to like speak. He opened his arms, but it's like a I don't even know how to say it. Like it's so creepy, but cool. That's why I pressed it. But yeah, I didn't finish it because I didn't want you guys to miss me for too long. But yeah, I sent the link. When we're done, check it out. It's awesome.
Cool. That was at 8:37 p.m., folks. And you know what else happened, Des? We got our single camera shot of the night? I think that's. It seemed like that's what we got, Jay, when we was looking at Theory and Waller. They was walking down the hallway, and then Bailey and Naomi, they seem to have jumped in front of them, and they walk over, and they're talking whatever, and the next thing you know, Piper jumps them. Like they was talking to some other chick. Who was the girl that they was talking to? Talking to some other girl before they got jumped by Piper. Nobody? Nothing?
No, I
Oh
can't
well.
remember.
Well, that was our single camera shot of the night. It was, but it was what it was. So yeah, we're talking about this match. Jay, since you're open, I'll start with you and then Des to follow. If you guys want to talk about this match, the return of Apollo Crews.
It's not a return because I think we saw him the other day, last week. He
In
had
the
a
ring?
fight. Yeah, he fought. I think either last week, sometime last week, if
No,
I'm not mistaken,
you
or the
are.
week before that.
They showed you what happened. He got beat up.
Right. That wasn't a match. He got beat up. Or you
in the
saying he had a
back.
match before that? I don't remember him being in a match.
Well, yeah,
Um,
he had that match with who the hell it was. It was before the whole situation with LWO.
right. That's what I'm
It was
saying. He
with
had a.
Andrade. With Andrade.
Mhm.
Oh. Oh. Okay. All right.
From
Well,
one
well,
match to
Jay, then
the
this is
next.
for me. This is for you, courtesy of me. This is for me. I apologize for doubting you, Jay. You was right, so that's for me doubting you. Okay.
Thank you,
Okay.
my kind amigo.
You're very
But
welcome,
yeah,
man.
this match was. I don't know. It seemed like the crowd was more into Baron Corbin coming down and beating up the other two members of Legado, and you could hear the crowd just chanting. They were singing. They were basically, like with us in the U.S. crowd. If we're bored here in Brooklyn or in the Garden, we could just start some bullshit, start a stupid chant, let them know. And this was kind of it, that type of match. It was that it match tonight because it didn't really spark any flames in this match. It was hard for both guys to really do their thing. You could tell that the only thing that was cool was like that Death Belly driver that Apollo hit. But other than that, everybody trying to interfere, Elektra helping for the win. And like, you could have left Apollo here in the States. He didn't need to go out there for this for 3-4 minutes. Nah. But this is what I always say about Apollo. He gives you a good couple of minutes and then that's it. He doesn't give you no more. So tough luck loss. Should have stayed here in the States.
All right. First and foremost, Jay. Really, Jay? Really, Jay? Really, Jay? Come on now.
What I do now?
That was fucking Blair Davenport that they were talking to before this match. You don't even know
I
your
didn't
own
write. I
NXT
didn't write.
talent?
I didn't write that down. I didn't write nothing. I didn't write that.
You just,
Sorry, I didn't write that in my notes.
man, she's been going for a few weeks and you already don't know her no more. Damn. But yeah, Jay, you said everything mentioned for this match. There's nothing else to even say about it. All I wrote down was, what's the point of Apollo Crews at this point? Like, what's the point? All he does is loses, and I don't even. It's not even entertaining losses. It's just losses, and it's like, why? And yeah, welcome back, Baron Corbin. And I'm pretty sure he wished he was in the ring because how much the audience was literally calling his name the entire match as if he was wrestling. So yeah, that's all I got to say. Shane?
I mean, I'll give Apollo this, that he is playing his part. the part of the big jobber. Yeah, I would say that. He had a very tiny pop when he came out. Almost not even a pop, almost like a type of pop. He had a couple of people that, cheered for them, say hi. But he's playing his role, he's playing his part. I'm looking forward to seeing Baron Corbin in the ring to see what they would do with him. And I also want to know what his angle is. He going to be a good guy that appreciates being here, or is he going to be a bad guy again, conceited, cocky? I want to see what type of character, because I don't know what we have yet. So I want to stay tuned to that. So let's move forward. But before we do, LaJuan.
He had a match with Andrea, the one that just won the speed championship. The speed championship. I don't know if I said it wrong. My bad.
Andrea? You said a girl's name?
Andrea? Who the hell is
What?
Andrea? LaJuan?
Oh my god.
Wow, your own partner just gave you. Damn. Ooh-wee. I'm telling you, Jay, we're gonna get a faction, man. We are gonna get a faction soon. We're gonna be like the AEW for WWE's Mundo.
Oh, cut it out. Cut it. Cut this shit. Cut it out.
Come on, Uncle Joey. Stop. Don't say that, Uncle Joey.
He deserved
no,
it.
cut it out.
He deserved it. It's okay.
All right.
It's nothing personal.
I'll cut it out by cutting this. And LaJuan says,
Yo, I already said my bad for saying his name bad, but y'all didn't hear that part. I already said my bad.
Yeah, because Jay cut you off by saying, Andrea? Who's Andrea?
It's all good. Thanks for the laugh, LaJuan. All right, so moving forward, we get a video package from Cody and AJ Styles. Then we're back in the arena, and we see that what was her name again? Andrea. He's at the side. It's Andrade. He's there. He's our current speed champion. Yes, I mean for that one person that this matters to. I'm just saying because it's ridiculous, because people were already telling everybody who the winner was on Friday when they had the match Friday night. They usually have it on Friday night, but they show it the following Wednesday. So it's like, what's the point of showing it if everybody already knows before Saturday who the winner
Shane,
is?
And Triple H had the nerve to have that picture posted today as if that shit just happened. I'm like, bro, we knew already. We knew from last week. That's what sparked the whole situation with Ricochet last weekend, bro. We knew he lost the belt. Then we knew that y'all was gonna write him off TV. Like shit. I think that is the most pointless, and that's why I don't think Ricochet was happy. That's like the most pointless title in the fucking company. Like, you don't even show it on TV, in real TV, live TV.
It's ridiculous. It's
only seen
worse
it in
than the
pictures.
24. I'm gonna boldly say that it's worse than the 24/7 title. I'm just saying. It's horrible. But we see him, our current speed champion. And we also see, fellas, Cedric Alexander and Ashan. Am I saying this name right? Ashante, the Adonis. And then also we see Dez homeboys, Pretty Deadly. They was all in the audience, cheering, chilling. And they got a good pop too. The people out there was really, really loving them. They was absolutely loving them. Okay, so I see that Greg left a message, Greg, I'm telling you, we are close to halfway. Like, I'm trying to speed this up a bit. So don't be a spoiler, dude. Okay, I'm going to play you. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Three Bells new theme song. Courtesy of Greg. Thank you.
Wait, was that was it?
I don't think that was supposed to send. That was not supposed to send.
What the hell was that?
It sounded like he was shuffling some papers after he started playing the guitar.
Greg!
Ladies and gentlemen, like, ladies and gentlemen, Greg.
We're like, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Greg. Shuffling papers.
Greg! No. I was
I'm sure he's
sitting back like, yo, what's going on?
I'm sure he's
Like,
putting something together right now. I'm sure we give it a minute. He's gonna show something.
Well,
all right.
Since we have the time, Shane, do you have guests? Can you introduce your guests or Jay? I'm not doing it tonight, but yeah.
Oh,
can one of y'all do it, please?
We got some guests tonight. Hi,
no,
everybody.
you don't want to do it, Des? All right. Well,
hi,
Jay?
everybody.
I'm sorry.
Hi,
I don't have
Queen
energy.
Donatella. Hi, Queen. How you doing?
Well, shit, Jay, really? Why would you start introducing the people while we're talking, as if they can hear you?
Because I already started talking.
Okay, well, we're gonna shut up so that you can talk. There you go.
Hi, Queen, for the third time. Good Lawan, my tri-state buddy, and Greg. Please leave another voice note. I felt shorted.
Thank you, Jay. Good job, man. Thank you.
De nada, mi amigo. De nada.
That was average.
Ouch. Hey, man. He was willing enough to do it. It's good enough for me. Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
That's my thing, so I can do that. Yep. He was average.
He was good. Because if you could have done a better job, you would have done it. See? Okay, now here's Greg. Okay, now here's Greg. Okay.
Greg.
Thank you, Greg.
He spends his most of lives living in the gangster's paradise. He spends his most of lives living in the gangster's paradise. Welcome everybody to Stereo Radio. We are live right now on the Three Bells Podcast. You guys, give these guys a like, a follow, give them a listen, and more importantly, join them every fucking evening after a wrestling event on Stereo Radio. Love you guys. Radio.
Damn, everybody left including Greg himself. Thank you, Greg. Yeesh. Yeesh. Well, yeesh.
But,
like I'm looking, and people just started walking out. Like it was down to one person when it ended. I'm like, hello. Like we still here. There's still the Three Bells. It's just a listener that's giving a shout out. Damn.
But I still is my thing wrong? I see Greg and Donatella down there.
Yeah, now for a second, even Greg had left. I was like, damn.
He was like, I don't want to hear this shit.
I don't want to hear this shit.
Oh shit.
All right, so yeah, we are still recapping SmackDown. We need to do some editing. We got to take a commercial break because we are at our halfway mark. So I'm going to get my notes together, and we're going to be right back right after this.
Guys, looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast with Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac.
Acknowledge me.
Coming to you live each and every Monday night for Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night Smackdown, featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live on stereo and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Three Bells Podcast, for we are having our SmackDown recap. Happy Friday. Thank you for everybody that is joining us. Hopefully more people will join us because I see we're getting word that there was a basketball game tonight. Mavs versus the Celtics. Is it still on? Well, it's 11:30, so maybe it has ended. Maybe some of y'all will come in and tune into some wrestling talk, for that's what we're doing. We're talking wrestling. Let's hear from 2 of the biggest names in the game right now. We got in the ring Cody and AJ Styles.
We are nothing alike, you know that, right? Let me remind you and everyone else that it took me 17 years to climb the ladder to get to WWE. Yeah, nobody wants the truth. Here's the truth, you bunch of idiots. They welcomed you with open arms. They couldn't wait to make Cody Rhodes a star. But when it got tough, what'd you do, Cody? You quit the WWE. Oh, you didn't like that? I got news for you. He also quit New Japan Pro Wrestling. Doesn't stop there. You quit Ring of Honor. This man right here of a company. And you quit it too. Face it, Cody. You can't handle the pressure. What's that old saying? When the going gets tough, Cody Rhodes gets going.
You're right, AJ. I have made some big decisions in my career. I walked away.
Yeah, the audience, they create this Cody Rhodes song.
I walked away from WWE. I walked away from New Japan. I walked away from Ring of Honor. My buddies and I started somewhere else, and I walked away there too. The truth is, I have never been afraid to walk away to chase something greater. I did not quit. I did not quit. Instead, I bet on myself that I was something more. I gambled on myself, and AJ, I was right. If I had quit, I would not be standing here holding the North Star of the WWE, the most important title in the entire game. I would not be standing here WWE champion. You're someone that I idolized my entire career. You did things right. You did things honorable. If anybody quit, you quit on yourself. Because what did it take to get a WWE championship rematch? You had to pretend to be Mark Henry for a night, huh? If anything, the phenomenal one has become a resentful coward. And that is a bitter pill to swallow. But I have no problem shoving that pill down your throat and making you say the words, I quit.
You see how natural it is for you to say these words? I quit. It's natural for you. I can't quit being phenomenal. Damn, Cody, don't you know? My family would rather have me at home. They'd like me to give all this up. They're tired of me putting my body on the line night after night after night. But I'll tell you, these people in Glasgow, the whole WWE universe, the same thing I told them. I am done when I say I'm done. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, Cody. It's not. I saw you in Hell in a Cell against Seth Rollins with a torn pec. You didn't quit. I realize that. But you're not going to be in the ring with Seth Rollins. You're going to be in the ring with a phenomenal AJ Styles. And I am going to do whatever it takes to get that WWE Championship. And if that means beating you to a bloody pulp, tearing you to pieces, whatever it is I got to do to beat you so badly that saying I quit will be like a gift to you, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Pretty intense, huh, fellas? Pretty intense coming from AJ Styles and Mr. Cody, both giving some interesting receipts. Guys, want to comment on this before we move forward? Des and Jay?
Does AJ have new theme music? It didn't sound like what he's been coming out to the ring to.
Yeah, that is a new song. I played it. What did I play it for? Oh, I played it for our promo flyer. That song
You know what
on the
it?
promo.
You know what it was? Remember that time when he first debuted the song, and I was complaining like you really can't hear the song.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he lowered one part down and brung up the person that's actually singing the song on the track. I don't know what you call that shit, but that's what it seems like he did.
So
Because
it's the
I
same
heard
song?
it's the same song, but now you can hear the person saying AJ's name.
Okay.
And I
Real
like
quick, I loved the name drops, and I was just waiting for him to say AEW because you already said New Japan, you said Ring of Honor, you said, I mean, because Ring of Honor, it's owned by AEW, so I'm like, you might as well go ahead and just name drop them. But I like that. That right there, he really did cook him on that one because it's like it's all true. No matter how you want to spin it, Cody, you left. So yeah, shout outs to AJ for that promo. Jay?
I enjoyed it. I ain't gonna lie to you, just because AJ was, spitting his facts, and the fact that the crowd was singing their own shit. The great Cody Rhodes. I'm like, yo, you gotta be shitting me. They're really doing this for him out there. And it was every time AJ speak. And I felt that's like, you know, over here in the States, to us, that's booing Dominic. Over there, they're singing a song. That's bananas. I love it. The crowd ain't as lit as, the other crowds that we've had with the 1, 2, sacre bleu. We right now we ain't get that, but as Shane was stating earlier, this might not be the same arena that they're using for tomorrow's PLE. And if they're not, then they might have twice the ruckus crowd tomorrow. And I think they're gonna be way more lit than what they were tonight, just because they fed us that pre-recorded feed. So I could imagine that it was probably 10 times louder there than what we got on TV, because we got it a little bit lower, not too loud, but we heard them.
Cool. Definitely looking forward to that match tomorrow. Good luck, fellas. So we're going backstage, fellas, for we have Bobby and Friends, the Street Profits featuring B Fab. I guess they're going to talk about what's about to happen tonight because they're going to join Kevin Owens in his match. And then out of nowhere, they get attacked by Bloodline Part 2. Got beat up real bad. And then they got broken up, and here comes Kevin Owens, and they was trying to hold him back. Just chaos up in that stairwell. to be continued. There was a video package of Shayna and Evil Gina, aka Miss Starks. They're talking about being part of the three-way women's tag team triple threat match for the women's tag team titles taking place tomorrow. I don't know. I got a good amount of money on them. These are some strong chicks, and I think they have what it takes to possibly dethrone BB and Jade. But we'll see tomorrow. And look who is at the announcement table, fellas. It's Tiffany time. Tiffany Stratton is sitting at the side of the ring with the headphones on, saying hi to everybody, for she is there to witness match number 3. Queen Naya versus Michin. Michin is already in the ring, and here comes Queen Naya. She's walking down the ramp, walking down the aisle, and she sees, a cute little kid. He got his hand sticking out because he wants to give her a 5. And she holds her hand about maybe 6 inches away from him, having him think that she's going to connect. And she just moves her hand and just keeps on walking. I tell you, the shade from Queen Naya. Ugh, amazing. Des, want to start with you, and then King Jay to follow about this match with Naya versus Michin.
Well, first and foremost, the arena that SmackDown was in tonight is the same arena that Clash at the Castle will be held in tomorrow. So the Ovo Hydro, let me say it correctly. It's the Ovo, the Ovo Hydro event venue. That's where SmackDown was tonight, and where Clash at the Castle will be tomorrow. So same arena, same venue.
Thank you for clearing that. Thank you.
No problem. In this match, I mean, you blink your eyes and the match was over. And this just continues this weird thing that they've been doing with like people who are on NXT and one of the main roster shows. You get one version of them on NXT, and then you get a completely different version of them on the main roster. Like, I don't get it. Michin, the HBIC on NXT, gets literally squashed by Nia Jax in like less than 2 minutes. And I guess maybe the bigger story in this whole thing wasn't about Nia Jax, but more so about her and Tiffany, because you can say Tiffany was the reason why the match ended the way it did, because of her repaying Michin with throwing some water into her face. And I guess it caused a distraction that led to Nia sitting on her. But I don't know. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but I just don't like this dynamic of how we'll see somebody on Tuesday and then how we'll see them on Friday. Like, I feel like they're insulting our intelligence. I don't like it. Jay?
It was too quick, as you said, and my girl won the match. But when she came down the ring, to the ring, I'm like, where's her crown? No crown tonight? They acknowledged her as Queen Naya. I was expecting that, to say the least. But with, like Des was saying, the more important part of this match was the fact that Tiffy threw the water back at Michin. And I think now they're going to offset of their own little feud, and more than likely we'll see them fighting because, Tiffy is still fresh and a former NXT person. So, the experience and stuff is there. And I wouldn't want to keep on doing that to Michin because, like you said, Des, we get a hyped up, lit version on NXT, and we got fed under 2 minutes of a squash. She deserves better, and if they're gonna focus on her on one end, don't make it come to the other end to get embarrassed. You telling me
Jay,
she came Tuesday to Florida NXT? Yo, she was in Las Vegas Sunday, went to Florida Tuesday, and went to Glasgow for this.
and
Crazy.
what does that do for her momentum going into that women's North American Championship match on Tuesday? Like,
Oh my
you
God.
you just fell flat. Like, and I don't think that you would win because of what we just saw. Like, it doesn't help. It does not help. They were
No,
better
she
off leaving her in America.
right. She would have had 4 matches in the span of less than 2 weeks, which is bananas. Damn. Job her like a mother. Oh my God.
I mean, it would seem to me that she doesn't care as long as she's working. I mean, this is the most that we've seen of her. I mean, she
Yeah,
is really putting in some work.
we
And
did
if I was
complain
her,
about it.
hmm,
We did complain about not seeing her as much when AJ and stuff was going on.
right.
So
And now
we
and
got her
now we're
back.
seeing her a lot. Now we're complaining. Now that we're seeing too much of her, is that what's going on?
No, I'm just saying that it doesn't make sense. What you just did, like Jay said, we saw her Sunday in that match. We saw her
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday. She beat Jada. Now we see her
Mm-hmm.
on Friday. She looks nothing like the person that we've come. You said it yourself. You became a fan of Mi Chin. You said that on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. I
But
did.
she looks nothing like what she looks like on NXT. And now we're supposed to forget about tonight and believe that she's gonna win on Tuesday. Like, it's two different characters. I don't like it. It's so weird. I really feel insulted by how they're doing that.
Well, isn't there two different audiences between the SmackDown and the NXT? So in a way, it's kind of like we are getting two different types of Michins to accommodate the NXT and the SmackDown. Like I said, if I was Michin, I wouldn't give a damn. Just as long as you got me working, I'll do whatever it takes. It's better here than at catering. That's what I say.
But the thing is, and as I showed y'all, I sent y'all a video of how their money breaks down. It doesn't matter whether you're in catering or if you're on TV, you still make the same money. So it doesn't make a difference, honestly. You're still getting paid your set amount of money, whether you're being featured every week or not.
I don't care about the money. I mean, I want to be in the ring as a wrestler that loves this thing. That's what I want.
So you
I
get
want to
that
be in that ring
opportunity.
as much as possible.
Yeah, you can be in the ring during the live events. We're talking about TV now. You're on TV in the ring, but it's not helping you. I mean, like, this does not help her at all. That set her back.
Sort of back
I
to what?
compare back to what we've seen before she went back down to NXT. It sets her back to that SmackDown version of Mi Chen. We were like, what's the point of her? She just keeps losing. She's a jobber for everybody else. Whereas now we're like, damn, okay, I like this Mi Chen. Ooh, she's a badass. Okay, she's tough. Nice. Like,
I mean, everybody can't win. I mean, you got those that are there to play that role, to play the role to amp up the person that they're fighting
but
against.
but
And then
Shane,
there's time.
it's not that. I'm saying I've been saying this for the longest. I said this about the Braun Breaker. We saw him on NXT, and this is how he acts one way. And then 2 days later on SmackDown, or 3 days later on SmackDown, he's completely different, a different character on SmackDown. And you're just like, it's a complete disconnect here. Why are they doing that? Like, this is not the first time we've mentioned that. It's like, I don't get why they're doing that, especially if you want all three brands to be equal.
Which they're in a way are not, because it's three different audiences. So, but yeah, yeah. I mean, hopefully they'll do something for her. If they, I'm just saying, just stick in there. Don't just up and say, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of being treated like this, and I just want to leave right now and go to another company. Hopefully, another company will see who I am and treat me better. And like, just hang in there. That's all I'm saying. Hang in there. congratulations to Queen Naya. And yeah, next time bring your crown, queen. Want to see your crown, you know? We're backstage again. Kevin Owens is coming out of the training room, fellas, and he's basically saying that yeah, Street Profits are they're pretty banged up and they're not gonna be able to join me tonight. Thanks to the Bloodline Part 2. So yeah, that's it for them tonight. There was a video package of Logan Paul. He's basically talking about how he was in the Tetris competition and he lost to a couple of kids, which is understandable. And yeah, that's a clip, but I don't feel like playing it. It's Logan Paul. He comes home and his housekeeper or whatever says, "Hey, dude, you know, somebody's in your pool." And then he goes by the pool and it's LA Knight. LA Knight's in there chilling. And he comes out and he's talking about them two fighting at SummerSlam. Don't forget the title. And he sees the title on the lawn chair. And then we cut to, I guess, commercial, whatever. And then we come back and we hear Carmelo Hayes' voice. He's not in the ring. He's not on the ramp. Where is this guy? Oh, he's way up here. Up here.
What the hell did I just watch?
The skybox.
Hey, you telling me that LA Knight flew all the way to Puerto Rico, which, by the way, is way more beautiful than Glasgow, Scotland, to be honest.
Ouch.
Hey, you know it's true. He flew all the way to Puerto Rico just so we can swim in Logan's pool and let off that weak-ass Aladdin line. LA, you thought you cooked, but check the temp. It was medium rare, trash, just like you. Hey, some dudes will just do anything for clout, huh? 3 weeks begging for an opportunity. You know what the difference is between me and you, LA? I don't chase opportunities. Opportunities chase me. Hey, okay, and that's why I already have an opportunity to qualify for Money in the Bank next week.
Wow.
So I'll never have to beg for an opportunity like LA Knight. Hey, and y'all gonna love this one. When I win that, not only will I be him, but I'll be one step closer to being Mellow in the Bank.
Can you imagine, Des and Jay, that we are doing a live Three Bells podcast in a skybox at the Barclays Center? Packed house, jam-packed house, and we're waiting for an episode, or we're recapping an episode of Smackdown. And then as soon as one of you guys start talking, because the audience can hear us talk, they start booing you. And they boo you so loud that they can barely hear what you're saying. Can you imagine how Carmelo felt just now? Or maybe he just didn't care because he's Melo. He don't give a damn about these people. Just like I'm sure you ain't give a damn about the people that's booing you.
I mean, I think he would feel like Dom. I think Dom gets it worse than anybody else in the company. You really can't hear him at all. And I want to actually experience that live. I want to be there and just hear it. But yeah, Melo don't give a shit. You hear how cocky my boy is? He don't give a fuck. Like he said, all he care about is becoming Melo in the Bank. And I'm all for that. That would be fucking amazing. What are you laughing at?
Mellow in the Bank. Oh God. Nah, it just sounds like too much when it was Carmella and Carmella, you know, won Money in the Bank and she was Miss Money and Miss Mella in the Bank type shit.
I
It
don't
kind
remember
of
her.
sounds. Oh, okay. Now you don't remember Mella.
Miss Irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you
Mm-hmm.
have to remember her. Isn't she our first women's Money in the Bank winner?
I
Yep.
don't know.
Yep.
See,
Twice. Twice in
I
one
didn't know.
night.
Mm-hmm.
Twice you win the Money in Bank twice in one night.
Yep. She won twice in one night. The same one.
What type of stupid shit is that? How do you win the same thing twice in one night?
This dude was helping her. I forgot the. Oh man, I forgot son's name. Oh, the dude with the weird nose that was helping that was messing with Dean Ambrose. Oh my God, I forgot his name. Some look
Okay,
like a.
but How do you win the same thing twice in one night? That means you lost it and then you won it again.
There was some bullshit that happened that night. It was twice in one. It was weird. It was weird.
Right. It
I'd have to
sounds like
go. I'd have to go back
sounds
and watch it.
sounds like irrelevancy to me. Irrelevant.
But hey, she was still the first.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Like, okay,
she's the first. Like it's
that's
cemented in
fine.
stone.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying, overall, she's irrelevant. Like, don't nobody give a shit. To be honest, like, yeah.
Hey,
My
but
medal
shout
was
out to
good.
her because she's she's being Miss Mom. Shout out to her and
Corey.
Oh snap! I forgot his name. Corey. Yeah. Shout out to them and their new baby. And yeah. Anything else before we move forward? No? Irrelevant? Nope. Good. We got the Skybox. Okay. All right. Let's get out of the Skybox, fellas, for we are backstage following Solo and the Bloodline Part 2 as they walking down the hallway getting ready for the main event match tonight. But wait a minute. Hold up. Mr. Nick Aldis, he stops them and he goes, I saw what you guys did earlier today, and I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. So you know what? You guys, you and you, Mr. TT and Mr. TL, you guys are barred from ringside. And if I see your asses anywhere near that ringside, all of you, including you, Mr. Solo, will be suspended. Oh, damn. And then here comes Paul, and Paul has something interesting to say to Solo.
Accept this counsel from the idea. You are out there by yourself against Kevin Owens. Solo, if you lose this match, you lose your leadership position against guys that don't respect leadership to begin with.
No, wise man. You're wrong. If I lose this match, I'll come in after you.
Yeesh. Poor Paul Heyman. All the threats that this guy gets week after week. If things don't go their way, it's all Paul Heyman's fault. How fair is that? That is so unfair. You really got to feel for this guy, Paul, because he's stuck. He's trapped. Praying and hoping that these guys win every week and get their way every week, because if not, then Paul gets it. Anyway, fellas, let's go to the arena, for we have a very interesting interview. So we have our interviewer, we have Miss Jackie Redmond, and she having an interview with Fire and Dawn. Quick, fast, ladies, what's going on?
Listen, tomorrow night you are in a triple threat match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. The biggest match of your career. What is going through your mind right now?
Well, Jackie, I can tell you exactly what's going through our minds. That is tomorrow night, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn make history right here in Glasgow, Scotland.
Pop.
And do you really think we came all the way home just to come home? No. No one can stop us, because tomorrow we will be the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions at Clash at the Castle.
Yeah, I just wanted to play that. They were so cute, so adorable. Fellas, anything you want to say before we move on? We are almost at the end. I guess not. All right. We have a lineup of the pay-per-view taking place tomorrow, Clash at the Castle. It's the lineups. Tomorrow, we will give our predictions tomorrow as to who we feel would win. I'm guessing most likely Jay will probably get like all of them right, and I will probably get all of them wrong again.
I thought maybe we was gonna do our predictions tonight because the show is actually, we're gonna be going live tomorrow at 10:15. The show's gonna probably, the show's gonna be 9 hours past due. So if you want, we could probably just do some quick, predictions and shit if you want. If you got time for it
Well,
tonight.
if we have time, sure. Because I have a couple of news clips, and yeah, the birthdays is real short, so yeah, why not? Yeah, I would have to do it on the fly because I haven't written it down yet because I thought we was gonna do it tomorrow. So,
I don't
but all
even, yeah,
right.
neither have I.
Well,
No,
I mean, maybe
hold
we
on.
can.
When do we ever do predictions the night of? We always do it on your show, Shane. Don't switch it up now.
Well, because we literally just did it for the NXT one.
Well,
Didn't we
that's
do our
NXT.
predictions on Sunday?
It was because we
That's
did that because it was basically a live show. It was we did it 15 minutes before the show actually started live. We're gonna go on we gonna go on live ourselves, but the show ain't live itself. So everybody that's listening to us already knows what happened, and they're gonna hear our predictions. So I'd rather let it out now. So
like we
the
usually
world,
do.
right, as opposed to a live one.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. So we have one more match
Mhm.
to discuss, which is our main event for tonight. And then afterwards, we will do our predictions. Fair enough? Fair enough. So we are at the moment, we are at the main event for tonight. We got Mr. Solo Sokoa along with Paul Heyman versus Kevin Owens all by himself with a shirt that says Scotland 316. I thought that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Des, we'll start with you and then Jay to follow. You guys' thoughts and opinions about this match, if you have any. Let's talk about it.
I would like to yield my time to Jay. Jay, please take it away, my man, and I'll just fill in after you.
Well, with this match, you can see KO started real quick, attacking him, tossing him into the prime bottles, and it all of a sudden hit commercial real quick. So by the time it came back on, we see Solo with a little bit of offense, a tiny headbutt. Then KO proceeds to punch him, and KO hit him with a DDT at one point, and Stone Cold stomped him. That was cool. And Kevin was trying too hard with the multiple clotheslines, trying to drop him down. The swanton that missed with the knees from Solo. Eh. But so thanks to Paul Heyman, Solo won. Paul Heyman saved his own ass. So it could have been a better victory. Solo, this is what, your second victory of the year? And what? So now you're like 2-100 in the past year? So kudos to you for that one. But it was cool to see what happened at the end as far as Randy coming out to save Kevin Owens and beating up Tonga Loa, beating up Tama Tonga. You even see him at one point tell the people in the crowd, like, yo, move, move, move. And tossed his ass right on top of the ring back, the barricade. And the RKO to Loa after his vintage move. It's always cool to see RKO out there. And the fact that the reception that he got from the crowd was legit awesome. I love it. It was a decent way to end the show, but it just felt awkward that they left like 3 or 4 minutes out there that they could have used for anything else. But overall, decent match. Not great. Could have been a better ending.
Yeah, my sentiments exactly. The match was it was blah for for two people that's not on the pay-per-view tomorrow. I guess to advance the storyline, though, it makes sense, especially with Solo going over. But it was a nice surprise to see Randy. He got a hell of a pop by the audience. Everybody was on their damn feet. And I'm trying to see now, is this how they introduce a fourth member to the bloodline? Now that it's Randy and KO and the Street Profits, because now the numbers are against the Bloodline. So is this how they introduce a fourth member, Shane and Jay?
Yeah, I think now would be the time because isn't there two guys that's like on hold right now? The Fatu guy and what's the other guy? Jay, you just mentioned him. Isn't he like Loa, one of these guys' brothers or something?
Yeah.
Oh, the dude I was talking about the other day, the Hikuleo dude, or Jacob?
The Hakulio dude.
Oh yeah.
Because Jacobs has been like in the file cabinet for a minute now.
I don't think he's going to be a part of the Bloodline Part 2. I think he's going to be a part of the Usos and Roman if they get back together.
Because you know what's crazy? WWE on the 11th already filed the trademark for the name of Tala Tonga, which means that Hikuleo is now Tala. TT. Jesus.
Another one.
Mm-hmm.
Another TT, so I have to say TT and TT2.
That you know what that reminds me of? Oh yeah, man. I like it.
Hey.
Don't do it. See, I know. See, it was right there. It was right there. You should be. You should be. I knew it was coming. I felt it right there.
I tried.
I know. You can't help it. You're in the moment. It's in the moment. I understand.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But so we do agree that this is how they bring in the fourth member, correct? Because now, I mean, it only makes sense. It's four against three at this point, and a distraught Paul Heyman. He's a great actor, by the way. The way he was looking ringside, and it's the subtle things, like just his hands in his pocket, like that made a big difference tonight. It was a difference in his body language. I was just like, wow, this dude's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah. And the way I like the way that KO, that Kevin grabbed Paul and was like pulling him towards the table, like really had us thinking that he was going to do something bad with him on that table. like it was like an moment. Like we knew nothing was going to really happen, but that what if was like so cool. What if you can actually put Paul Heyman through a table? Like that would be like, I know it's not
like Brock did
possible. Yeah, how long ago that was though?
Like SummerSlam, like maybe 2 years ago, I think.
Oh. So it's possible. So it is possible then. Like it's possible that he still may have that one that one moment, that one boom.
Right.
Yeah. I would like to see that. And Mr. Randy, shout out to Randy taking his time running down the ring. It looked like he was tired before he got to the ring, huffing and puffing.
You saw that too, right? Because I'm like,
yeah, I saw that.
He just abruptly stopped. I was like, what the hell happened?
He was running mad slow, and then he stops to say, "Okay, give me a minute." Okay, like that's what I got from him. I was like, damn. He's like, is he another one that can only last like 47 seconds in the ring before they tag him? I don't know. But it was good to see him. He looked good in the shirt. He looked good. He looks ready. So we'll see what's up with him. Anything else with this match? We're gonna move on. That's it for tonight. That's our SmackDown recap, everyone. Yeah, that's it. What I want to do is I want to take a quick break. I want to get these notes together, and when we come back, we're gonna have our Clash at the Castle predictions for tomorrow's PLE, as well as a couple of news clips I want to talk about, and literally like 2 birthday shout outs. So we'll be right back after this, y'all. After this.
You guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast with Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac.
Acknowledge me.
Coming to you live each and every Monday night from Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night Smackdown, featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live on stereo and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Welcome back, everyone. You are tuned in to the Three Bells Podcast. Happy Friday, everyone, for we are having our SmackDown Recap Friday episode. Being that this is a Clash at the Castle Eve, what we usually do here at the Three Bells is we have our predictions. This is where we say, we think this person is going to win. We think this team is going to win. So there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 5 matches. All of them are actually title matches. Interesting. So what I want to do is I want to read off each match and then have like Dez, Jay, and myself will start off. And then with the next one, have Jay and Dez, and then myself do it, and then, switch it up as we go down. Fair enough? Fair enough. All right, so beginning with Jay and Dez, and then myself, we're going to talk about the I Quit match for the undisputed WWE Championship. They actually put Universal. Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles. Fellas, what say you?
I ain't gonna lie to you. We already know where this is going. Cody retains.
Yeah, I have Cody winning as well.
You know what? I'm going to go against the grain, and I'm going to say AJ. Just to be that guy. And I really think that he has a good chance of doing it. And this would be a good time for Cody to take some time off and do his movie thing, because he's supposed to star in a movie. We'll see. Let's go to our next match, which is the World Heavyweight Championship with Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. Des and Jay.
Go? All right.
Sure.
I'm going with Damian Priest due to outside interference from CM Punk.
I'm going Priest as well with the same outcome.
I'm going Damian Priest as well for that very same reason. Because he is he is way, way better than the last PLE. And I see him coming in and giving several knuckle sandwiches to Drew. She'll see. The WWE Women's Championship. Our girl Bay versus Piper Nivens. Jay, Dez, whom say you?
Bailey retains.
I agree with that. I have Bailey as the winner.
I have Bailey also because of Chelsea Green. She's going to do something that's going to make Piper flip the bag and lose. So good luck with them. Next, we have our Intercontinental Championship match with Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable. Des and Jay.
I have Chad winning the championship tomorrow.
I'm gonna say Sammy retains.
I have Sammy with the help of someone from the Alpha Academy. Indirect help.
And see, now my reasoning for what I said is it'll further the story with Chad and Otis, because now not only is he the master and dictator of Alpha Academy, but he's also now the Intercontinental Champion, which makes him even more of a dick.
Oh boy!
And it would lead down the line to Otis beating him for the title.
I can see that. That makes sense. I can see that. But just to be that guy, I'm sticking with Sammy. And if they go that way, I have my magic button here for you, Des, so that you can gloat for like a half hour. How's that?
We won't see that till like SummerSlam. So let's hopefully everybody remembers. But yeah.
Yeah. All right. Finally, we have the big O triple threat match for the women's tag team championship. Bianca Belair, Jay Cargill versus Evil Gina, Zoe Starks, and Shayna Baszler versus Alba Fire and am I saying this right? Isla Dawn. Okay, those are our women. Jay and Dez. What say y'all's?
Damn.
Tough, huh?
I'm gonna go ahead out on a limb and say Alba Fire and Isla Dawn win the titles that they never lost.
I'm gonna roll with Zoe and Shayna.
I'm gonna roll with Zoe and Shayna also, but god damn it, Jay. God damn it, Jay, because Jay was using his logic for the battleground and freaking got everyone except for one match wrong. And I got all of them wrong. So but I'm sticking with Shayna and Starks, man. It's their time, man.
They have the most momentum. You can't be distracted at the fact that these two girls are home. Like they just popped up on your TV 2 weeks ago. Like they have absolutely nothing going for them. I mean, besides the fact that they're home, and maybe they helped jump the champions a week or so ago, but then they got laid out. So I'm going with the long-term storytelling that we got with Shayna and Zoe. And I want to disagree. I didn't get a chance to, but I listened back to Raw. I want to disagree with Lawan and Jay because you guys were talking about either Shayna or Zoe turning on the other one. I'm like, why would they do that? We just seen that with Shayna and what's this chick?
Ronda.
Yeah, we just saw that. So it's like it doesn't lead anywhere. I think that it's finally time for Shayna to get a title and Zoe to get a championship. You know, we watched her progression. Remember, this is still something going. This is leading off of the whole thing with Trish Stratus. Like she's been gaining ground since then. So I think that it's finally their time.
Like my reasons towards making that choice with them getting their titles back is only because we see a majority of these matches have wrestlers from the respective country, and I figure at least one person on this card has to win. That's from out there. So we got Piper, Drew, and Fire. Unholy Union. So that's my reason why I took them. Just because of that factor, someone has to win at home.
Do they
I don't
really
think
though?
somebody does.
Why?
Somebody has to. The crowd,
I mean,
the feeling of winning at home.
over the years, we've seen plenty of people get their ass whipped at home.
Yeah, but 3 different matches where the hometown favorite loses.
That's how you
Somebody got
pack
to
the
win.
seats.
Somebody got to win. Somebody got to win.
Didn't Drew
You
lose
also
the
gotta-
last time?
This is Drew's hometown.
Right, but when he was in Wales and they had the first clash at the Castle, it was the main event, and everybody was on their feet. He was the boy, he was the guy, still there. He claimed that as his second home or whatever, and he still lost.
Hey, he's gonna lose again. Ooh,
But
sorry.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I get it. They're home, but the whole point was to get everybody in the arena. They don't have to win. And like WWE is really, really well known for not letting the hometown hero win. Like that's
Rhea won at home.
How else will you get the biggest boos?
Rhea won at home.
Because Rhea was not going to lose that championship.
She still won.
Yeah,
But
keep in mind, Jay, that these matches, each and every match, are title matches. If it was just regular match, sure. But these are title matches. All of them.
That's why I feel someone from that hometown has to win. At least one. Somebody.
I can't see them putting the titles in a unholy union when they have nothing to, like, there's nothing there. Like, they have nothing to go back to as far as an audience standpoint. You're still like, who the hell are they? Shane liked them and didn't even know who the fuck they were when they came back. I'm like, bro, you were telling me not long ago, well, a while ago, that you loved their entrance and all that, and now you forgot who they are because they've been gone for so long. So now we're supposed to just have them win the tag titles? Like, that's wild.
Well, I didn't like them per se. I liked the entrance.
That's what I said.
I like them as a whole. It was I just liked the entrance, and then when I saw them,
that's what I said.
Outside of that, I was like, "Who are they?"
Right, that's what I said. I said that you liked their entrance. You said the entrance was really cool. You know, I don't know if they still do it the way that they did it originally, but then when they came back and then you didn't see them do the entrance and all, you was like, "Who the fuck are they?" And I'm like, "Dude, what?" Like, it's the same people. That's what I'm saying.
You
like,
told me, I said, "Oh, yeah,
yeah."
Like,
that's like literally, that's like us seeing Pretty Deadly on TV for like the last 2 weeks, and then now they're in a triple threat tag match, and they beat A-Town Down Under, and you're just like, what?
Yeah, no. If it was a non-title match, I would say yes.
Yeah, like,
but
now,
no,
if you're
because
right,
then,
Jay, if you're right, Jay, I'll be like, well, damn, that means that's gonna tell us what we need to know about the rest of the night. That means Piper and fucking Drew are not winning at all. That's how I look at it. Because Jay said you gotta have one. So if you get the one, that means everybody else is fucked over. So y'all just got jinxed.
Right. So they either get one or they're gonna get
none.
three or four. So it's either one, none, or all of them.
There's no way. There's no way that they can have all that dude.
No.
3 out of 5 titles get changed in one pay-per-view? Hell no. No way.
No, that's not going to happen. Hell, it didn't happen for the NXT. There was no changes at all at that PLE. We just celebrated a brand new champion.
Oh wow. Really?
Yeah. I mentioned
North
it.
American.
Yeah. It was just a women's North American. That was the biggest celebration. Everybody else kept their titles.
I never saw the pay-per-view, so wow.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
But mind you, there were awesome fights. Awesome fights.
How was that ladder match though? Was it really
dope.
Good?
Dope.
Amazing.
Okay.
That's why we were saying, like, they started off a women's match Sunday, a women's match Monday, a women's match Tuesday, and a women's match today.
They dropped the ball tonight.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Monday.
Yeah.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday was great.
See, if I would have seen the pay-per-view on Sunday, I would have added that to what I said. Remember, because I said that too. I said, well, Monday, the first match was awesome. Tuesday, the first match was awesome. It was good. And then you just dropped the ball on SmackDown. Like, what the fuck was that? And Shane, I agree with you. I never got a chance to say that. I agree with you. I really feel like Naomi, it felt like she was holding back tonight. And it didn't look good. In my head, I'm like, well, does she need to go with the bloodline to look more aggressive? Because I'm like, what the hell was that? That was not what I'm used to from her. It looked too too held back, too soft, too prissy, too like I did not like it at all. And
But
that
you
whole
know,
running back and forth shit was stupid as fuck.
yeah, that was very stupid. But not for nothing. That's the feeling that I got from the whole night tonight, being that it's an eve of a PLE. Number one, and number
hmm
two, the fact that they're in Scotland. So the fact that they're there, I think that right there warrants them to say we don't have to give them 100. We can give them like 65, 70,
They'll still eat it up.
and they'll still eat it up, which they kind of sort of did.
Because look, if you look at your notes right now, do this. Go to the beginning of your notes and look at the 4 matches that we got tonight and look at the names in those 4 matches. And you're like, you'll really look at it and be like, what the fuck type of SmackDown was this? When you really look at the people in the matches and in the 4 matches that we got, you're just like, oh, this was half-assed.
Okay, I can tell you right now.
I just did that because when I was going back to see what was my match of the night and moment of the night, I'm just looking, I'm like, what the fuck? Really? And then you don't even count, I don't even count Nia's match. And like that shit was like 2 seconds. I'm like, that promo of the Bloodline beating down fucking Street Profits was longer than the match.
Look at this. Look, like yo, Des. When you get a chance, though, just go back and watch that ladder
Oh,
match.
I'm gonna do that as soon as we get off the air. I already have
Shane,
it. I have it queued up.
Shane, that shit he missed, that double shit, that Soul Ruka, woo-wee.
I seen the what do you call it? The clip on Twitter or Instagram, and I was like, oh shit, because
Did you see the video?
She did it off the turn. She did it from the turnbuckle, and then she did it off the ladder. I was like, oh fuck.
Did you see the video of a teacher bringing in that, putting on Peacock and actually watching the fight with his students? He put that fight on, and all the kids were excited watching the fight. And
Is that the
actually,
wrestling club?
I don't know.
You know what's crazy about that wrestling club? You remember my cousin Tristan, right?
Yeah.
How could we forget?
His son's mom, little brother, is in that club. And they went to WrestleMania. You know, what Cody said was true. He actually got them tickets to WrestleMania. And I have the pictures in my phone and everything of them being seated at WrestleMania. They were backstage and all that. And it's so crazy to know of someone, to know someone that knows a kid in that program. And me and my cousin were like, well, shit, where was that when we were kids? Like, I wish I would have had that opportunity when I was a kid. What, to go to WrestleMania? What?
That'd have been amazing.
And be backstage?
Oh,
wow.
That's
yeah,
dope.
shout out to them. I'm sure that's a memory they will never ever forget.
Right.
Ever forget.
I mean, and they watch the replays of Raw and all that in their club, And these kids be going crazy, man. Like, yeah. Shane.
Cool. Well, maybe we could go crazy over this. It's time for our news clips. So let's go over here to the news desk and check out what's going on at the week of wrestling. So remember last week, fellas, we talked about how Tiffany Stratton, Miss Tiffy Time, was signed to Paradigm Talent Agencies. Well, guess what? They have another client. His name is CM Punk. That's right, CM Punk is signed with Paradigm Talent Agencies for, quote, representation in all areas. Also, Ricochet, we saw him get his ass handed by Mr. Breaker on Monday, and he has, quote, suffered multiple upper body injuries. and will be out of action for an undisclosed amount of time, which means that it's possible that he may come back. We shall see. For those of you, the old schoolers, WWE is reportedly considering reviving the Bad Blood PPV. Remember that? For an upcoming PLE. So the Bad Blood theme, which first emerged during the Attitude Era, was last used in 2004. The event is best remembered for its iconic matches, such as The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels in their first ever Hell in a Cell match in 1997. So according to PW Insider, there has been creative pitches within WWE to bring back the Bad Blood name for a PLE this October. And the timing is significant, fellas, because it marks the anniversary of the first ever Hell in a Cell match with Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, which also featured the debut of Kane. And interesting enough, October 5th falls on a Saturday, making it a fitting date for WWE to host this theme show on Peacock, which will be the anniversary of the first ever Hell in a Cell match at Bad Blood in your house. Nice. And finally, we joked about this, but this is a reality. Cody Rhodes is donating a ring to the Uganda-based Soft Ground Wrestling, also known as SGW. It's a wrestling promotion and development association based in Uganda, and it gets its name from the promotion distinctive venue where the wrestlers fight in a square open dirt instead of a canvas ring. So Cody went to Twitter. Well, they went to Twitter and said, "Oh my God, Cody Rhodes promised to invest and buy a full-funded wrestling ring for SGW and help Ugandan wrestling grow. This is a game changer for orphan wrestlers." And quote, guess what? Cody saw that and he answered by saying, "Glad you got the message. Enjoy it. Can't wait to see what you do next. We'll be watching." And as an extra credit, he also left a video message, and it goes like this.
Wanted to send a quick message to my friends at SGW Soft Ground Wrestling Uganda. We've all been watching what you guys have been doing lately. I've talked to a few friends about how the experience is down there. It's incredibly impressive, and it's wonderful to see your love at SGW for pro wrestling and sports entertainment. Of course, some shout outs are due. Boom Bash, Jordan, Cool Man, Pamela, One Man Army. I love everything that you guys are doing. It's not lost on me that with the world as divided as it may be, social issues, climate issues, political issues, whatever it may be, one thing that we can universally bond on is our love for pro wrestling. With that said, you guys need a proper wrestling ring. You need one for your stories and to be able to do what you do. You got to be welcomed into the wrestling business in the right way. You need a proper ring. We have found someone in Uganda who can make it for you. It's not coming over on a boat. It's not going to get broken. We're going to get it done. And when it gets done, send the bill to me. It is on me. My gift to you. The wrestling business has literally given me everything in my life that I could possibly dream of. And I would just like to give something back to you guys. Welcome you officially into this big wide world of pro wrestling. I can't wait to see what you do with it. Enjoy it. Thanks, guys.
First off, shout out to Cody, for he was an amazing, amazing gentleman. But here's my question, Des and Jay, and this is why that I have this as the last story, so we could talk about this in whatever news clips or news stories that you guys might have. The name is SGW, which basically it stands for Soft Ground Wrestling. So if they get an actual wrestling ring, doesn't that veer away from the main gist of the promotion? I mean, the gist of the promotion is the fact that they're fighting on soft ground. So now if they're getting this wrestling ring, doesn't that like doesn't that take away from you understand the question that I'm asking, Des and Jay? Or
I get where you're coming from, but I mean, unless you're like World Wrestling Entertainment and you have the money to do all the promoting you can to usher in a name change, you're gonna keep it. I mean, look how much promotion WWE had to do when they changed from what everybody knew as WWF. We had countless commercials, you had T-shirts, and you had because you had to get everybody on board with it. With them, since they're such a small, I don't even want to a company. I don't even know if they're a company or not, but since they're such a small federation, it's known already. So you might as well just keep the name, and you might just do what WWE does. Just go by the acronym. You don't hear them say World Wrestling Entertainment anymore. They've dropped that a long time ago because they just want to go by WWE, so they can just go by SGW moving forward and call it a day.
That's
Same
true.
thing. Yeah, same thing with BET. When was the last time you heard them say Black Entertainment Television? You don't hear that.
Please
You
don't
just
mention them.
right. All you hear
It's
is BET.
ugh. I don't even want to talk about that.
Well,
But
I only brought it up because of the fact that the ownership now is not what it was back then.
right, no, I get what you're saying. I get that. But what I'm saying is the name Soft Ground and their theme is the fact that they're fighting on dirt, like soft dirt. So the moves in their arena in the soft dirt is more of a ooh and an ah because of the surface that they're fighting on, isn't it? As opposed to like a ring, which you have plenty of circuits out there that has your regular ring. But to me, this stands out. This sticks out because of its creativity.
I get that, but I guess where Cody's coming from is the fact that that's not going to last too long because you're fucking falling on the ground. How many injuries?
Yeah.
You feel me? How many injuries can you sustain before you're like, you know what? I'm done with this.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool or whatever, but he's trying to preserve their the talent there, and eventually maybe that might be some a place they might get called up to another company into another company. So because I remember I seen Mansoor, the two dudes that used to do Maximum Male Model,
Oh, geez, aren't they going to AEW
LA
or
Knights.
something?
But they were there. They were there at SGW. I remember seeing them on episode, and they were competing there.
Really?
Yeah, they were there.
Oh, cool. Wow, that's what's up. That's what's up.
And look at
But
that.
I'm
We have
not
a
lying.
message.
They all going to AEW though. That's what I saw.
I'm not surprised because they've been keeping it going ever since they were let go from WWE. They were still going as a tag team, and they were impressing people in other federations, and that's fine. I mean, that's the what I've learned is a good thing about having options. And then you never know what eyes are watching. You never know. Just like how Jay feels here, somebody is listening to what we're saying because we say stuff and then like a week or two later, it's happening on TV. And you're just like, okay, what the fuck? You're like, okay, like what is going on here? But yeah. And I keep getting getting messages in my ears. This shit is loud.
Yeah, it's just two of them. Jay, you
Yeah,
have
but
anything you want to add? Or Jay?
I'm good. I'm okay. I don't know what to say.
It's a Cody
Aw.
topic, so he don't give a shit.
Oh, is that what?
Yeah. Cody did something good. He's like, I don't care.
You don't care. Well, shout out to SGW. Maybe they can make the ring like softer, make it dirty. That way it could at least keep, that type of thing going.
Shane, you just
No, I'm just saying to make
just
it
said
to
for them to make the
stand
Keep them
ring
in the
dirty.
dirt.
Yeah, like
What's gonna
because it's
happen?
called soft ground. So
Bro,
put some
no,
dirt in
now,
the ring or
wait a
something.
minute.
I don't know.
So wait a minute.
Shane, you
Cody,
reaching now. Now that's a reach. That is a reach, Shane.
No, I'm
Really?
not reaching. I'm just saying because of the gist of the organization. It's
Jay.
soft ground.
Jay,
The
you
wait a
very
said
minute,
for the
thing
Shane.
that makes them stand out is the fact that they
Jay.
fight in dirt.
Jay. So
He
wait a
told
minute,
them to throw dirt in the ring, Jay.
Dude, because if they fought in a regular ring, then they wouldn't be soft ground. Like, yes, I understand you started off at soft ground and then you upgraded to like like a real ring, and you're going to
So wait
keep
a
the
minute.
name so that people would know that it's your circuit. But I'm saying like why not keep like some type of
How
the
about
gist of it all?
how
So
about
wait a
the
minute.
gist? How about real quick, Jay, before you go? How about they just besides the dirt, the fact that they're outside? How about the fact that the ring is outside? Is that not fine enough for you? I mean, like I said, they can eliminate the full name of the company and just call it by the acronym, which is SGW. And they keep the ring outside. The ring doesn't have to be indoors enough. Does that not satisfy you? That's something that's part of it. They're outside.
Damn, they're gonna fuck the ring up. Damn. That doesn't make sense to have it outdoors. You're paying 50 G's for it to be outdoors. It's gonna look 10 years old in like 2 weeks. And then, what Shane was saying,
I'm just
with the
no.
so no,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like to make him happy, because he's telling us to throw dirt in the fucking ring. So I'm
No,
like, all right.
it's
So
just a
if we're not gonna have the
suggestion.
dirt in the ring, how about we stay outside then? Like, okay, we're outside and we're still out there, but we're
It's
on
just a
top of the dirt.
suggestion. It's just
look,
a
look,
suggestion. I mean, because at the
give them
end of it
artificial,
all,
Or
give
Shane,
them
how about
artificial dirt though.
or Shane, how about they're outside and instead of having the padding around the ring, you leave it as is. Would that
see,
satisfy you?
I'm just saying, it's called soft dirt. And why don't you stick to the thing?
It's
Why
not.
don't you stick
It's
to
not
the
called
what?
surf. It's not called soft dirt.
See, because you guys is messing with my goddamn head. Soft ground wrestling.
Well, let Jay go ahead and finish your thought. I'm sorry, bro.
SGW.
No, I was just saying, like, if Shane wants the dirt, then might as well, for that 50 G's, might as well do like in a football stadium or something and just give them it artificial. See if they can get artificial
Ooh,
dirt that's
that hurts.
super soft.
That hurts. That that shit hurts, bro. And that shit gets in your
Artificial
eyes.
dirt.
Oh my god, forget about it. Nah,
Okay.
I've
Okay.
mm-mm,
So
mm-mm.
how about Dad? So how about instead of actual dirt, they would like spray paint it to make it look like a brown surface.
Yo, Shane, what is your
That way
obsession with
they
these people
have
being
the
dirty?
illusion.
These are our
No, they don't
black
have to be
brothers and
dirty.
sisters. You didn't just hear what you said. How about they spray painted to make it look dirty?
To make it. Oh,
Make it
that's
look
how I
brown.
sound.
Make it look brown.
Why do you always make
Throw
your
some
voice sound like that when you're quoting me?
and throw some
Why do you
dirt
do
in the
that?
ring. He
All
said
right.
For
throw
50
some dirt in
G's,
the
All right.
I don't know. For 50
Jay. He
G's,
said
nah.
throw
All
some
right.
dirt in the
Anyway.
ring. I just slapped my knee. That's how funny that shit was.
Anyway. Good luck to SGW. Yes, I am. I am. Shout out to Cody Rhodes and congratulations to SGW. And yeah, you guys are gonna grow. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to see you guys and then us guys here at the Three Bells podcast, we'll talk about you
Throw
and
some
your
dirt on you.
non-dirt ring, and yeah, Dez is gonna force me to throw some dirt at you, and
Shane, I think Nah has some thoughts on this before we move on, so they don't get old.
yeah, I'm gonna play these messages right now to
shuffle some papers
so we can have a fresh Shane O'Mac. Hennessy, please help me.
The Three Bells Podcast, Friday night Smackdown recap. What's up, Dez, Shane, Triple J? What's up, y'all? For soft ground wrestling, I mean, this is me, right? I mean, sure, they could use the ring when they do like their videos, but they could use the ring for like just practice. And then when they do their actual events or videos, they do it traditional. They do it on the soft ground, or their main events can be the soft ground main event, a true soft ground match, or they incorporate still using the spot that they use before the ring within their promotion when they do their videos, and they could just use the regular ring for like practice.
We got more. I'm not saying anything. We got more.
I wasn't even looking at the thing to see it ran out. Or they can just use it when they want to. Like, it's like ECW. Maybe not every match had to be Extreme Rules or an extreme match. It could have been a straight up match. But then they have a classic ECW match. So maybe they can incorporate, hey, we're still going to use the soft ground, but we'll use it in like special occasions, or we'll use it when we actually do big time events. I don't know. And welcome back to Soft Ground Wrestling. They're in the ring having a good match. Oh, and he throws his opponent outside the match. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? This is a true soft ground entertainment. I'm just spitballing. It remains soft ground outside the ring. And I'm trying to help you, Shane.
Well, thank you very much, man. Thank you for trying. Thank you for trying to help me, man. I really appreciate that. I'm keeping my mouth shut. All I would say is congratulations to SGW, Cody. Thank you so much. You the man. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. But I will ask Des and Jay, do you guys have any news clips, anything you want to share before we continue? Because I think I'm over my time. I think 2:38. I'm way past my time here.
2:38. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, 2 hours 30 minutes. I'm over.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're good.
Just one in which there was a kickoff event earlier on today that I had no clue went on, and Drew McIntyre revealed during that event that his wife was having emergency surgery here in the States prior to his match tomorrow. That's my news clip. Bang bang.
All right. And for me, it's pertaining to Clash of the Castle as well. So apparently Piper Niven had concocted an idea to approach Triple H for a match at Clash at the Castle. So this is what she said. I walked up to Triple H and I went, I'm here to shoot my shot. And he just went, let me guess. It's about Clash. And I went, yeah. And he went, we're working on it. Then Piper goes on to say, I was like, oh, this went well. Okay, great. Thanks. And then she said that she had a monologue prepared, like, I deserve this because X, Y, and Z. And it was just, yeah, we're working on it. So Yeah. Piper went up to Triple H and basically was about to just tell him why she deserves a match. And he was like, we're ready in the works. We got it. And now look, she's in one of the main events for the WWE Women's Championship match. That's some shit, right? Wow.
That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. It was her time. Yeah. And Jay, do you think that what's going on with Drew, do you think that that's going to in some way affect the way that he's going to perform tomorrow, being that his wife is on his mind as she should? Because I understand that that you have to work because of contractual obligations. You have to work. But do you think that his performance is going to be different because of the fact that she's in the back of his mind?
I think he's gonna give a heck of a performance tomorrow. This is probably a match he would dedicate just to her because she's not there with him, and maybe she's lurking around at times to the point where when he leaves the arena, she's there. So now that when he leaves, she's not there. That's he's got to leave the right type of fight. Leave it all out in the ring. We'll understand. We understand now. So much luck to his wife and the surgery and everything.
Okay.
Real quick.
Okay.
I have one more thing. Just in case you guys didn't get a chance to see it, I posted it in the chat 2 days ago, but it's something that, Shane, you were kind of worried about with Javon Evans on Tuesday. As we all saw, he took a pretty mean bump on Tuesday night in his match against Shawn Spears, and he hit the edge of the announce table. Completely real. And as Shane stated on Tuesday night, he was bleeding from the mouth. And so he went to Twitter Wednesday and said, for everyone wondering, I'm all good. Got some messed up ribs. The doctor said they are cracked but not broken. He was like, come on, doc. We got to tape him up. Your boy got a battle royal next week. So he revealed two things. He has cracked ribs, but they're not broken, and that he'll be a part of that battle royal on Tuesday for the number one contendership for the NXT championship. Shane?
Wow. You see that, ladies and gentlemen? That is what you call passion. Because anybody else would have been like, oh, I got a broken nail. I got a chipped rib. I'm going to be out for several months. But nope, he said, I'm good. It's just a little tiny chip. I'm good. I'm fine. Besides, I got to be there because I'm in this, in this important rumble. So yeah, your boy's good. Don't worry about it. The blood, I already washed it off. It's good. I'm fresh and clean now. See, passion. Another reason why I like him. And I see him as one of the top remaining superstars in the battle royal. I don't know exactly who's in it, but I know that he's in it. So I'm guessing, and I want to see him at least the top 5. That is, I'm predicting that to you right now, Des and Jay. I see that young man in the top 5. So we're gonna do birthdays, but I'm not gonna do the whole music thing because there's only 2. it's literally 2 birthdays. We're saying happy birthday to Mark Henry for he turned 53, and our girl Bailey. Hopefully she will still be the champ on her birthday, which will be tomorrow. And she was gonna turn 35. Des and Jay, are there any birthdays or celebrations that you would like to mention at this time? Yes, no, maybe, no.
No. Just birthday. Well, no birthdays, but I do want to give a shout out to my aunt Trish for today. Well, yesterday when we came on the air, June 14th, it was her last day working with MTA New York City Transit. After 25 plus years of hard work and dedication and moving to New York City, people on the subway, she's done. And now she can just relax and just enjoy life. So shout out to you, Auntie. Love you so, so much. And like I told you earlier, I got it from here. Love you.
Thank you so much, Auntie. Thank you to Auntie. Thank you to Des. And thanks to each and every person that works for the MTA. Whether you are driving, am I saying that right? Driving the train? Engineer of a train. An operator.
Train
Operating the
operator.
train.
That's the people that move
Thank
them.
you. Yes. Whether you're a train operator or a conductor or you work in terms of like cleaning the stations, everything and everything. Thank you guys so very much. You know, Des, for quite a while now, whenever I see a train coming, I give a thumbs up. And yeah, about 90% of the time, I get a nod or they wave back. And a couple of times, I even got them to honk the horn for me. Yeah,
Because
that's me showing love.
You don't know how much that actually means to us, because this is a thankless job, and we see thousands of people a day, and sometimes it might be the same people a few times a week, but you know, I actually took a tally in a day, 11-hour day that I had, of how many times people actually said thank you to me, and in about 10 and a half hours, I got 10 thank yous from the thousands of people that I saw. And 5 out of those 10 were from kids, little kids. You know, to
Aw.
them, I'm a part of the train. So they just say, bye, train, bye. And I'm just like, bye. And then the other 5 were from adults who were like, thank you for your service. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And that stuff makes a difference in a day. I could have a shitty day, terrible day, and just to thank you so much really turns, because I'll remember it. It's not like I'm getting an abundance of it. So when I do get it, it means the difference. So yeah.
Cool.
Thank you, Shane.
No, I really mean it when I say thank y'all. Like, I really do appreciate every aspect of the MTA because I get where I got to go for $2.90. Like, dude, like, how could you not appreciate that? Yes, it's not the best system in the world. Who is? But my ass can get from here to the tip of the Bronx in about what? Almost 2 hours? And that's okay. As opposed to how many hours walking? As to how much money taking an Uber or a regular cab? Please. You're part of this. You're the roots of New York City. You keep New York City running. Why not say thank you? So that's what I do. I see a train coming, and just as they're about to, right before they pass, I give the big thumbs up and they say hello back. I try to hit the conductors, but I'm at the back so that the conductors can barely see me. But when I catch them, I give them a wave, a thumbs up, say thank you, appreciate you, joke around with them once they at, the C train, Euclid Avenue. But yeah, show love. Show love, everyone, to the MTAJ. Show love to them. Just say thank you.
MTA going your way.
There you go. There's Jay's commercial for the MTA, Des. That's his way of saying thank you.
Yes,
well, thank
great
you.
job, Jay. Right. Wait, here we go. No, but thank you to both of you guys. Thank you so much. And yes, just say thank you or hi. You never know how much that might do for your train operator, your conductor, your bus operator, your cleaner. You just don't know, because we get I don't want to get into it, but we definitely get beat up a lot from within. So yeah, thank y'all.
And
Anytime.
thank you. Yeah. And you know who else we saying thank you to? Thank you to everybody else out there that tuned in, because guess what? We are at the end, everyone. Nope, wait a minute.
Yeah,
See, I'm
Shane.
about to
You,
do
you,
I was
you,
about to
you.
do
I was
a
ready for you. I was ready for you because you caught me. You caught me the other night. I was waiting on. I was like, yeah, because he didn't mention it in the when we come back from the commercials, we're gonna do this and that and the other. Even though I mentioned it to you, you didn't catch it. So yeah, I was
Shane,
waiting. I was like,
because we barely have any. Yes, Jay?
I was gonna. What were the two birthdays you mentioned again? Mark Henry and who else?
Mark Henry
Bailey.
and Bailey. Her birthday's tomorrow or today.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
especially where
seeing.
she is, it's like it's been her birthday.
I'm seeing also that this week it was also Jerry Lynn, his birthday. Had a
Who?
banger. Yeah, old school wrestler. Then had a banger Thrasher, the
Oh?
Mountie.
Oh?
You don't remember? You don't remember the headbangers
Well,
back in the
yeah, I
'90s?
remember the
Oh,
guys in
okay.
the guys in the skirts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn,
And
Shane,
then we
your
got,
partner's correcting you, bro.
and then
You
there's
look.
No, he's
Jack
not correcting me. He's adding. I don't get all the
Jock
birthdays, but if
Rougeau.
you have one, you say it. I'm sorry,
We
Jay.
got
Continue.
Jock Rougeau, aka the Mountie, Bruiser Brody, Scott Norton, and Chuck Palumbo. And
Damn,
then
Shane, what the fuck were you
to end
doing
the
this week, Shane?
no. Wait,
He just rattled off mad birthdays.
to end the weekend, you got Ultimate Warrior and the Sandman.
Well, see, the Ultimate Warrior and Sandman, they're on Sunday. That's next
It's a
week.
different week. Yeah, it's a different week.
But I'm not going to catch every single birthday. So that's why I asked if you guys have birthdays or
I mean, but
congratulations.
Shane, that
You
was a
can
hell
say
of a lot
it.
of birthdays. That was a hell of a lot of birthdays you missed, Shane.
So
God
it doesn't.
damn.
So it doesn't matter. So
God
and
I
damn.
got
Jay was
tagged
able to
in.
say happy birthday. So
I got tagged in for it. You know,
Yeah, you got
what's
tagged
the big
into
whoop?
it. You got tagged
No, if
into it. Yeah, okay. You're
Des,
all
don't
right.
do that
Whatever.
because if you knew the birthdays, you would have said it, and I would have said, okay, cool, that's what's up. That's why I ask if you guys have any birthdays or congratulations that you want to share. Jay had some and
I
he
never
did,
give
and you
wrestling
gave a
birthdays.
congratulations.
I don't do wrestling birthdays. I do personal birthdays. This is the first time this has ever happened, so I'm just in awe. And we're trying to cover it up by saying I was tagged in. Bullshit. Oh bullshit.
Anyway, anyway, we're at the time of the night where in tonight's episode and every episode we ask that question: what is your three bells match and or moment of the night? Des, since you're open, start with you and then Jay to follow, then I'll follow him.
I didn't even realize my mic was still open. I just breathed heavy. I'm so sorry. Wow.
Mhm.
Oh, don't start that shit. I do not have a match of the night tonight because all those matches that we got tonight were mid as fuck and ugh. So I have a moment of the night, and my moment of the night is that line of AJ Styles to Cody Rhodes when he said, "You quit WWE, you quit New Japan Pro Wrestling, you quit Ring of Honor, and you built a company, and then you quit that too." There was no coming back for Cody after that because there's nothing Cody could say to top that because it was all facts. So that was my moment of the night.
Damn. Wow. I don't have them. Well, you know what? Since this was a 30-second match, I'm gonna say Nia versus Michin because she threw that ass right on top of old girl. And my moment of the night would be when Piper Niven was in the back. Naomi and Bailey were back there, and Chelsea Green appeared. And before they appeared, you seen Piper and Davari come out the locker room and they peeked their heads, and then moments later, it was like the cue got rang and she came out and she squashed this shit out of Naomi against the wall. That reminded me of a fly getting squashed when you're using a swatter. So that's my match and my moment of the night.
You know what, Jay? I peeped that also. That was a camera angle because he tried to cover it. Yeah. You guys are right. This was real tricky in terms of finding a match, but I guess I would say Queen Naya and Michin because I like them both and I always like to see Queen Naya in the ring. So that's my match of the night. My moment of the night, believe it or not, I agree 100% with Dez. Everything that Dez says, I'm repeating in terms of my moment, which was the AJ promo and no way for Cody to get back. Even that excuse that he said was still bullshit. So there you go. That's my it was. I mean, you can make it sound like it makes sense with the crowd, cheering or whatever, but AJ was just throwing facts. You can't deny that. No matter which way you want to reword it all you want, it's the same shit. Quit. That's my match and my moment of the night. Is there anything else we want to say before I press this button? Because I know sometimes somebody has, oh, by the way, oh, and one more thing, and another thing. No? Huh? Okay. That's it. Here we go.
And that's the bell, folks. You've been listening to the Three Bells Podcast with your hosts, Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac, bringing the thunder from the ring straight to your speakers. But a conversation doesn't end here. Keep the conversation going in the comments and follow us on our socials to get the latest scoop on WWE events and behind-the-scenes action. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and above all, stay tuned for more hot takes, news, in the world of wrestling. Expect the unexpected. See you on the next show, the Three Bells Podcast.
He said Shane O'Max tonight.
I heard Mac.
I heard Max with an S.
I heard Mac. Like he emphasized the K, the C, I mean.
Mac. I heard a S. Shane O'Max.
Yeah, I heard Mac. I don't know. When you play it, I hear Max. When I play it, I hear Mac. It's so weird. It's so weird.
As if we didn't get the shit from the same person.
You know? It's the same damn track that we both have.
Right. But then remember on Monday, I didn't hear it. I heard Mac.
I heard Max. Tonight I heard Mac.
And then I heard Max.
The magic of audio, ladies and gentlemen. Audio from two different perspectives. Well, everyone, that is our show for tonight. This is the wrong song, by the way. I should be playing the song for tomorrow. For we will be together again tomorrow for our Clash at the Castle watch party. Join us, please, at 10:15, for we are going to sit together and watch the PLE and recap it and comment on it as we watching. It's a tradition that we done started. Everyone loves it. We love it. We hope you join us. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight. Thank you, everyone, for leaving a message. Juan, thank you. Even if you peeked in for 1 second, thank you so much. Hopefully, you'll tune in to one of our many shows every Monday with our Raw at 11:15, every Tuesday at NXT at 10:20, and every Friday we have 10:15. NXT 10:20, Smackdown 10:15. Yes, that's it right there. Yeah. So, this is our Father's Day weekend. So not forget to say Happy Father's Day to everyone that is a father, to the men rather. Happy Father's Week, Happy Father's Year, and more importantly, Happy Father's Life. Thank you, Father, so much. This is your homie Shane O'Mac coming to you live from the East New York section of the Three Bells podcast table saying good fight, good night. Jay and Dez, hit it.
Yes, yes, this is your boy, Triple J, now signing off on stereo. Fellas, listeners, I'd like to thank y'all for a great week of wrestling. We got a PLE tomorrow that we're going to be enjoying, which is much later on, to be exact. And as always, guys, I love y'all. This is, personally, this has been a real rough week. And I just like to say to those up in heaven, bless you all, and to all, grand rising.
Yeah, yeah, yeah! What's up, everybody? You know what time it is.
Yeah, it's your boy Mundo, aka Mr. AKA himself. And before I close out, Shane and Jay, real quick. Is it my time to host the pay-per-view tomorrow? I forgot the order. Is it back on me or is it on you, Shane? I forget.
Think it's on you? Why not be
Is
you?
it?
Yeah, sure. It's on you. Yeah.
Okay. It's on me.
It's on you.
All right. I'm
Thank
fine
you.
with that.
Thank you, Uncle Dez.
No problem. I got it. But yes, this is your boy Mundo, aka Mr. AKA himself. Thank you for everybody who did join in. LaJuan, the Prince of Monday Night Raw. Thank you, my brother. Love you. Shane O'Mac, Triple J. You guys know how I feel about y'all. I love y'all so much. Everything here is all jokes, all fun. It's all characters. It's not how we do in real life. Everybody that contributed, thank you. Smackdown, Triple H, everybody, thank y'all. It was a great week. We have one more to go. Clash at the Castle tomorrow, like Shane said. And as I always say, right above my talking circle, we have the Instagram page. We also have TikTok and YouTube. If you have any, if you missed any episodes, it's on there. It's obviously also on here on stereo. So thank y'all so much for supporting us. And I just want to say rest in peace to my aunt who suddenly passed away on the 14th. So just, I miss you, love you. Just watch over all of us. So yeah, it's your boy Mundo. We'll see y'all tomorrow, guys. I'm out of here.
That boy at it again. Call me the greatest. It's a moment of your life. You can see your dreams glowing in the lights. Came up from nothing, a soldier in the fight.
Sleep in peace, Desert. Sleep in peace, my great uncle. And on that note, yeet.
And as always, love you, auntie. No yeet.